says I'm live. Hopefully it's right. Hi! Welcome to the stream. Welcome guys. Hey Maria, how are you? What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Hey guys. I haven't been live on Instagram for a while. How's everyone doing? Grand Rising! How is everyone? So I wanted to pop on and do just a few mini readings for you guys, some free readings. Hey Jamie! Thanks for coming in. I'm doing free readings. You're doing good? Good. I'm doing good. My allergies are like, but besides that, we're doing good. Yeah. So I got all my cards out. I'm going to do a few mini readings for you all. I don't know why. Really? I was just told by... You want one? Okay, I'll do one for you. I'll start with you first. Jamie, do you want a reading? I'm just going to pull a few cards for you guys. I was told by Spirit to come on and to do a few readings, so I'm excited. Mary, I'm going to do one for you. Mary, you're up. Wow. Okay, I'm getting a really strong message for you right now. Definitely galactic. But they're showing me, what they're drawing my attention to are two light ships. There's one up here and there's one down here. And so what that's showing me is this like really clear and balanced understanding of the higher realms and also the lower realms. So you have this very strong, balanced understanding of the underworld and also the higher world. But how like they're not even differential. They're actually, we just view them as that way because on this dimensional plane we have polarity. But I'm just like, I'm hearing that you have this very divine understanding of the unity of the two. And you also have this like higher galactic knowledge of a way that you can like, I don't know how to word it really, but like conglomerate the messages. Hey Chanticleer, how you doing, hun? Hey John. Thanks for coming in, you guys, of how you can like conglomerate the messages to, oh, can you hear me now, Jamie? Can you guys hear me? Of how you can conglomerate the messages into one tangible, like just light ball of information in a way to where people can just really understand it through you speaking. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, good. Sorry about that. Sound is good now? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Instagram's funky sometimes. I've noticed that with live streams lately. But yeah, so that's what they're showing me right away. That's without even like pulling cards. So it's like you're getting, it feels like a sense of duality, really, because it's like this higher realm, this lower realm, but it's, you understand the interconnectedness of it all, and you have a way of being able to like relay it to the masses in a very simplified way. But it's more through like energetic expression, and what you're receiving is like definitely being channeled from like your higher galactic team of light, whatever label you want to call it, and you'll know like what you're comfortable with. And but yeah, I'm seeing two specific light ships. I'm seeing one that represents like the higher realms, one that represents the lower realms, and then like downloads that you're receiving from each, but this understanding of the tie-in of it all. So, hi Sacral, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Stick around. I'm doing free readings for you guys. So Mary Ra, I hope that is resonating so far. I'm actually going to pull some cards now for you, but that was like just a very strong message I got right away. Also, a huge message with the rose flower. Hey, hi, Peaceful Human Advancement. How are you, hon? Thanks for coming in. You want a reading too? Okay. Does that resonate? Okay. Yay! Yeah. No, I'm glad that resonated because it was kind of like a weird message that just kind of came popping in and they like drew me to that. So, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna pull a couple more cards for you, Mary Rock, because but they're telling me something about the rose, and I've been getting this message recently also, but for you specifically, like there's something here with the rose. Like there's more layers and facets to it that you're going to be uncovering here soon. Maybe all of us are, because we're all connected, you know, through consciousness, but it's really interesting. Yeah. Would you be open to doing a reading? Yeah, definitely. I'll pull some cards for you too, hon. Peaceful Human Advancement, I got you. So, I got Mike, Peaceful. I want to see if Jamie wants one. Jamie, do you want a reading too? Jamie's still here. Thanks for coming in, you guys. But yeah, let me pull some cards here. I want to see what else I get for you, Mary Rock. And if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm like the worst when it comes to Instagram names and just names in general. I'm just speak telepathically to you and you'll just know that I'm saying your name right, hopefully. In my telepathic light language. Hi, Pure. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming in, you guys. I'm doing free readings, so stick around if you want a free reading. Jamie wants one. Okay, cool. Jamie, I asked you first, but you had to leave and come back on, so I'll do yours next. And then I'm going to do Mike, and then Peaceful Human Advancement. And then whoever else wants a reading. That way I just don't lose track of who wants one and who doesn't. Okay. Oh, Mary Ra. Okay, so I get, like sometimes you feel like, I don't know the right way to word this, but you are definitely a leader here in the community. Like all of us are leaders, you know, in our own tangible forms or in our own energetic forms, but being a strong leader, it can be very, very difficult at times because you feel like you have all this information, all these codes, all these messages, all this energy, and maybe the people closest to you don't resonate with it, or they just don't understand it, or people can't relate to it always. And so it can feel just like it's like kind of that black sheep energy where you just feel like an outcast kind of, but you're not. I'm not saying you're an outcast, but I'm just saying it can feel like you're just kind of alone at times with all this information or all this know-how or all these energies. And Spirit really wants you to know that you are definitely freaking not. Like, we are all connected this is a huge message. We are all connected at a collective consciousness level. We are all intertwined. And this came through recently when I was talking with my friend Cosmic Threader. Me and him kept getting messages about trees, and we were talking about the roots and how the roots of trees, it's like an interstellar web connection of the roots of the trees, and like how everything's connected and all connects somehow, and through source. But you are definitely not alone. And I know you know that, but Spirit just really wants to reiterate that you're not. Like, you're not at all. Hi, Fusional Music. Stick around, I'm doing free readings. You're definitely not at all. You have so much protection around you. You have so much guidance around you. And even if at times you are alone in the physicality, like, you just have so much around you supporting you, like really there for you. And they want you to know you can talk to them more. And I know you do talk to them a lot, but they want you to talk to them and open up to them more. So, and you're definitely a keeper of the earth, which means like you understand like the resonance frequencies of the earth and like maybe the different patterns where the earth is lighting up, and you can like sense that and hone that energy in, and like you know ways and groups of people that can heal those energies, as well as receive like codes and downloads from those energies. So highlight language codes, thanks for coming in. So you know how to work with this. Yeah, so they want you to maybe open up to that a little bit more, and then also understand that like you're not alone when you are feeling alone. And I know this is like, well, yeah, duh, but like not at the same time, duh, because like even I go through this at times where like I just feel like so like what the hell? Like, who am I supposed to relay this information to? Because it literally like, I understand it, but is the general populace going to understand it? And like a lot of the times they don't, and a lot of times they do, but it's just learning how to kind of roll with it. And then also understanding you're not alone. Like being a strong leader, you're going to have times where it feels that way, but you're definitely not. Like you have so much support around you and in the physical. So they want you to understand that. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. I'm doing free readings. And then they want you to work with the water more. Jamie feels this too. They want you to work with the water more, and the oceanic creatures. And do you sing? Because they want you to sing more, or work with maybe like toning or humming. Oh, this is hard for me to talk about because I have a big throat chakra blockage. Like this is one of the hardest things for me. I love singing, and I've struggled with this since I was little. Like not struggled, like I've always sang since I was little, but as I've like gotten older and older, it's been so hard for me to sing. And a lot of the times it's hard for me to express my truth. So like this is a big one for me. But they want you to dive deep with this, and they want you to connect to just maybe the frequency of sound in general. And if you do sing, to definitely maybe start opening up more and singing more. So that's really cool. And also, whenever I get this card, I'm just going to say this really quick before I end the reading here for you. But whenever I get this card, there's these dolphin and whale meditations on YouTube that are free. And I can send you the links to them, or you can just Google and just find which one you're drawn to on YouTube. And it's the dolphin noises or sonar and the whale one. There's two separate ones, or whichever one you're drawn to. Listen to them at night, because I really, like, whenever I get this card, I always mention it to my clients or just to anyone in general that I get this card for. Like, it's going to open up more just this feeling of connectivity. And not only that, it's going, when the dolphins like speak, and it sounds so cheesy, I know, but like really when they do, when they have their sonar going, like it really activates so much within our consciousness. And just that frequency alone, it really does a lot. Dolphins really do connect with humans very deeply, and through their sound and their resonance and their telepathy. So it also activates, I think, telepathic consciousness for us, and also different information. I've noticed when, I always say this for people and then like I forget to do it for myself, but I notice like when I do come back to this meditation of just listening to the dolphins at night, like I always get like aha moments afterwards, or just I notice something else come online, or just like, I don't know, it's just going to really help you. So yes, I love that too. I love how we're all connected. Let's see. I truly appreciate you too. The water spirits. Yeah. And the mermaid energy and the dragon energy connects to that. I know you always get the dragons and all of that. So I'm definitely getting like a lot of that energy too. Especially with this card that they were first drawing me to. It's like a dragon of the higher world, dragon of the lower world, but you understand how they're all connected. And then the dragons work with you, and also like the water spirits are connected to the dragon energy. So I'm close to them, but haven't made the time to connect. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like I'm always like, I'm going to do this. And then like my mind goes like on 100 different things that I'm researching or doing. So They are part of the Aquafarian lines. I love that. Yeah, I love you too. You're welcome. I'm glad it resonated for you. That first message came through really strong, like right away. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely do this though at night. Like whenever you think about it and you're drawn to one, definitely do it. I feel like it's going to open up more for you, or just help you open up more. So that's really cool. Okay, so is Mike still here? Or Jamie? Jamie's next. Jamie, are you still here? Jamie, I'll do yours next. Jamie's next. Hey, Sacred Flame, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Jamie. Let's see. Ooh. All right. You have... I knew this would happen, but it's going to be a lot. Okay. It's going to be a lot. Good. Yes. Yeah. And the connectivity of it all and like explaining it. Yep. Yeah, you got that. You got that in the bag. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm glad you're doing good. Okay. Jamie, you're going through another awakening. You're going through another awakening. A whole new way of being and a lot of integration. Did you hear that fall out? It was like kaboom. Okay, very cool. This is the message. Okay. Yes. Ooh. Oh my God. Okay, you have a lot coming through. Okay, hold on. One thing at a time, Spirit. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so you're going through a really big awakening right now. I think we're all kind of going through some sort of like integration. It's a lot. Yeah. Ascension symptoms too. So if you've been feeling weird shit in your body or just things are just weird, you're not alone. I promise you're not alone. That's for everyone though, collectively. Like if you're feeling something and you just, yeah, like a lot of people right now are aware, but for those that aren't, like, it's normal. So a whole new way of being here, and you're receiving a lot. You're receiving a lot. Yeah, I hear you. It's tough, but you're aware and you're good. Yeah. The thing that Spirit wants you to, I'm feeling like a lot. Weight of the world. Yeah. I feel like sometimes people, and I get this too sometimes, Jamie, but like sometimes people will come in and they just like are asking a lot of you, energetically, or just like, and this doesn't always mean like in the spiritual community. It can mean like just in your day-to-day life. It's important for you to set boundaries, which I feel like you're good at though. Like you're getting better at this. So Spirit's saying you are getting better at this, but sometimes you feel like you need to take on so much. And I feel like a lot of us feel this way sometimes. So, but they're just wanting you to kind of like release that need to like take on so much. And because you're receiving so much right now. And this is like really relatable to me too, because I get that way all the time. So definitely a mirror here. They want you, while you're going through this awakening, maybe just set some boundaries with some things that you know aren't benefiting you, or yeah, things like that could be. So, and that's okay. And it's not going to be like a long period of time, just like for a little bit, but, there is like good energy coming in. Like the reason that this is like kind of going like just a little here and a little there is because you're coming back into balance. There's a lot of balance coming in here soon. And this is really cool. I don't know how you connect with Canis Major, but the star Sirius is coming through really strongly here with this card specifically. It's the messenger card, and it has everything to do with Sirius energy. So this is a lot of blue energy. It's also like I pulled for Mary Ra, the dolphin and whale card, because the dolphin and whales definitely coincide within this higher etheric realm, supposedly with Sirius, but it's like whatever resonates for you, because we're all on different levels and different we have different, you know, interpretations, and it's beautiful no matter what it is you perceive. You're bringing in a lot of harmony and balance to the world. And so that's why you're integrating this right now. You have a big mission here, and it's a lot. It's a lot. It's not just one mission. And I feel like you know this, but it's more than that. You're a big transmutational force. And so you do take on a lot. So that's why the boundaries card and the weight of the world card, because you do transmute quite naturally. But you got a big mission, but not in a way to like overwhelm you or pressure you. It's just that you serve the world just by being who you are. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I understand. I relate, you know, on different levels. So I get it. So you're a light worker and a star seed. And you serve the world just by being who you are. And you have more than just a double mission. I feel like you have a lot of missions that you already subconsciously know about and are aware of. And more is going to be opening up as far as clarity to this too for you. And a lot is coming in from the stars Sirius. I'm feeling like a lot of emotional cleansing. And you're such a strong transmutational force. So even when you hit these like lulls, I go through this too, where I hit these like lulls or these low periods, and I have these like periods of just like crying things out or purging things or whatever. You are such a strong transmuter that it's only natural that you experience things like this, and you know how to work with it, like the ebbs and flows. Like they want you to just flow like water through it. And they want you to step into more of who you are. They want you to be seen more. Be seen more. Yeah, so when you're done, like going through this little, and I wouldn't say little because it's never little, but whenever you're going through this, when you're done and you feel like ready to be seen, you're going to have all these new codes and like all this new information and all this new know-how to show to the world. And they want you to be more courageous. Dude, I'm working on this too. So this is my mirror too. But they want you to be more courageous and let yourself be seen more. So that's really cool. Yeah, you learn the most about yourself. Yeah, when you're with yourself. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So here I have 3 more cards for you, Jamie. We have the star ancestors. So the star ancestors are working with you and your ancestors in general. Okay. Your Leo ascendant. Yeah. Leo rising. Yeah. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. I know you know this card. Like, I don't even have to explain it. You resonate so well with this, but like the hidden secrets coming to light, the lost wisdom, the things that you already know, which is why when we, and I've been doing this too, where I'm like seeking things because like, I know there's more. I know there's like going to be more that's coming online. Like I know that there's going to be more that like is unveiled, and they want you to just look a little bit deeper. Okay, so this could be within yourself or within the information that you have, because there's going to be more that's just kind of unlocked for you that's coming to light. Okay, it could have to do with Egypt. It doesn't have to though. Earth, and this is learning how to be human. This is something that we all are learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. And it's really cool because you have this way of knowing how to ground your energy, but also knowing how to, I wouldn't say, it's just the understanding of how it all works together. And then like shielding yourself from like any energies that are just like infiltrating your energy that just don't feel good, and taking time for you. Okay. And all paths, like they want you to understand all paths lead home. So this is also your inner authority, your intuition, and turning your gaze within. Yeah. So this is the key right now, just for this time period right now. And they're saying it's not going to be very long. Like, you know so much about yourself already. There's just more to be uncovered, and you're going to know when the time is right to be seen, is what they're saying. So when you're going to be going through these periods, and then like, you just know how they all kind of work and flow. So yeah, you're welcome. I love you too. You're amazing too. Are you kidding? Yeah. So I'm so glad it resonated for you. So that's what I got for you, Jamie. Oh, look at all these cards that came out. Like, they were like, I knew that was going to happen though. So yeah, good. I'm glad it helped. That's all that matters. That's all I care about, as long as it makes sense and it helps. So, all right. Whew, I love you too. I love you too. I'm going through a lot of what you're going through, so I get it. Yeah. Mike is the next one on the list. I don't know, is Mike still in here? Let me see. Mike Cooley, 717. I love your 717 in your name. I've been seeing that number a lot lately. It's actually really resonating. Yay, you're here. Okay, let's see, Mike. Mike. What can I get? Oh, they're taking me here. Okay. Sleeping Beauty. Okay, this is my fairy tale deck. Yeah, we're definitely sisters. Definitely. Definitely. It's your angel number. I love that. Yeah, 717. I've been seeing that a lot. Yeah. I love that it's your angel number. So we have number 5, Sleeping Beauty. Number 5 represents a lot of different things. It's going to be whatever represents for you. It does break down to a 2 and a 3. They're referring me to, okay, so I got the message about the number 23 recently, and it has to do with Merope, which is one of the star sisters in the Pleiades. It's known as 23 Beta Tauri or 23 Tauri. So the number 23 could be significant. It also, the Pleiades could be significant with your energy. Doesn't have to be though, whatever resonates for you. Used to be the North. Yeah. Pennsylvania area code. Yep. Yeah. You're right. So Sleeping Beauty in the reverse. Let's see. I'm going to read this one for you. They're not very long definitions, but I'm also getting like something about you coming out of sleep. An awakening for you, maybe, perhaps. Palladian starseed. Okay, so that resonates. Cool. Sometimes I tell people things like, and they don't really resonate with the star stuff, which is cool too, but I just like leave that open for interpretation, however it resonates, you know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, they took me to Little Red Riding Hood too, so that story might resonate too. Yay, Peaceful Humans back. I'm on Mike's reading, and then you're next. You're next, hon. Okay, Sleeping Beauty. The story is, being a princess, my life was supposed to be only sweet and joyful. Alas, a cruel witch casted a spell upon me. Great. She predicted that one day I would prick my finger on a spinning wheel's spindle and die. And this is what almost happened. Fortunately, a good fairy partially reversed the curse. Instead of dying, I only fell into a profound sleep, from which I emerged sometime later by the true love's kiss of a handsome prince. My message is, the time has come to be very patient, and most importantly, to rest. You have exhausted yourself lately, having to face bad witches and curses, so your body badly needs a holiday. Don't fight against the current. Break away from your everyday life. Take the time to sleep well. Think calmly and rejuvenate. Things will work out fine once you come back from this little time off. So it might be a good time for a little break for you, or it can also mean, because it's in the reverse, that you're coming out of that. It could be that you're coming out of that. Maybe you took some time from you, and then maybe it's like time to take action, or vice versa. Take it however it resonates for you, because I was kind of getting like you're kind of going through an awakening right now too. So take it how it resonates. Just waking up in a real way. Okay. Okay. The Little Red Riding Hood. I'm going to read this one too, because they took me to it. Action. Okay. So you went through like because we're all on different like levels right now, you know, so you went through the rejuvenation period, and now it's the recharge, taking action. Okay. Little Red Riding Hood. I was on my way to visit my grandmother when I met this wolf. I didn't realize how dangerous he was, nor how hungry. Thoughtlessly, I spoke to him, and even worse, I showed him the way to my granny's home. He ran to her house, ate her, and took her place in the bed. Yeah, we all know this, but I'm just going to read it to you because some people don't. When I arrived, I noticed that something was strange, but I stayed just the same. The train's going. Divine emphasis from spirit. Some say that in the end, the wolf ate me. Some others say that a hunter saved me. Anyway, this was a lesson to remember. And my message is beware. Oh, great. There is a great danger around the corner. If you have to go through the woods, do not leave the path. Be very careful about what you do and what you say. Don't trust people too lightly. This is great. Be cautious. Be on your guard. A wolf is eager to eat you. What? So the best thing to do right now is just to keep yourself out of his way and not leave the path that will lead you home safe and sound. So I guess just stay cautious about who you share your personal information with or what you do with specific information. Also, this is a key component here. Since you're about to take action, it's always really good to have a plan before you do so. Have that plan and keep it to yourself. Do not tell anyone about it, because I have made, hey guys, hi Sylvia, hey Healing Equality, how you doing, hun? Thanks for coming in. I'm doing free readings. You're here. I is here. Yay. Yeah, if you want a reading, stick around. I'm getting that don't tell anyone about the action that you're going to be taking. Because I've done this before where I told people because I was so freaking excited, and then it literally drained the energy from that, and I never went through with it. Or I told someone an idea, like I told my dad, for example, I told my dad this like business idea that I had, and I told him I was all excited about it, and he was like, yeah, you won't be successful doing that. He's like, don't do that. He's like, I know people that do that and they are not successful. Don't do it. And like, I knew that's what was going to happen. I knew it. And I was like, I should have just not done that. And yeah, I can still definitely do that business idea. Like I have a lot of ideas that I can do, but like, I was like, oh shit, maybe he's right. Like maybe I just like shouldn't even do that. And then it like completely stopped me from doing it, which sucks. So if you have an action idea or an idea, before you put it into action, make sure you have all your ducks in a row and make sure you're not telling anyone about it. Really keep it to yourself. As excited as you are about it or as nervous as you are, keep it to yourself until you have it all planned out and it's ready to be released to the outer world, whatever that idea or action is. So yes. And it sucks that you have to be that way sometimes, but sometimes you just have to. So it just depends. Take it how it resonates. Hi, McLaughlin. How are you? Oh, I wanted to wave at you, not hit that button. Okay. That's your father. That's my father. Not with all things. Like my parents are actually very supportive. And I'm thankful for that. But like just with some things, like it can be more of a negative Nancy kind of effect to them. And then it's like, oh, bummer, that kind of thing. So yeah, you're welcome. I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you, Mike, because I want to pull Starseed cards. Same if time permits. Okay, yeah, no problem. Weird that I got coffee from the same place I did the first time we ever spoke. Wow, which isn't a normal spot. That's so cool. I love stuff like that. Synchronicities. I love that. I'm all about the syncs. We're all about the synchronicities. That's really cool. That's so funny. Hi, McLaughlin. Oh, okay. Jamie, thank you. Oh, okay, so you are. I was right. Mike, you're going through an awakening. So you really are waking up here. Okay, so you're integrating a lot. This is a whole new way of being. Yeah, so because you're integrating a lot, like I said, just keep some things to yourself. Be very careful of what you're telling to people. I know it sucks that you have to be that way sometimes, but just use your best judgment. And just know that like whatever you're experiencing, like ascension wise or just sleep wise, even maybe you're staying up at night because you're just receiving a lot, and we're all going through all different kinds of things. It's really kind of crazy right now. So yeah, in a new earth, like you're here to bring in a new earth, and they also want you to play. So that action card, that action message is also about having fun with your inner child, playing, getting outside, doing fun things, as cheesy as it sounds, but like go to a freaking, I have an excuse because I have a daughter, but like I still do this sometimes where I'll go and just like take a walk outside, or I'll go to the playground and like go on the swing, you know what I mean? Just do something silly and fun. Maybe chalk outside, do something you used to do as a kid. And it sounds cheesy, but it's seriously like, it's soul food. Like it really is. It just feels so good. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. And it's happening. Keep holding that vision. Just don't tell anyone about it, okay? And your soul family, you're attracting the right people in, and you have a lot of star people, star family and ancestors and star spirit guides that are working with you, guiding you, directing you. They have all these different kinds of perspectives as well that are going to help you to choose the right path. And they always say like the right path, but I feel like there's no such thing as that. I feel like we have discernment, we know what's right from wrong, yada, 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 but our soul knows. Like, it's like we make these agreements, I feel, through our free will choice before we come here. And we just kind of know where to go and what to do. And like, and yeah, we make mistakes along the way, but it's we signed up for that to help us to learn, to navigate, and to grow, to evolve. And we're knowing, like we know, okay? So yeah, you have a lot of protection around you. Don't worry. I know that card was a little scary, but you have a lot of protection around you. You have a lot of loyalty around you. You have a lot of safety. Trust yourself. Just trust yourself. Okay. You got this. You got this. You're integrating a lot, but you got this. Yeah. And just don't tell anyone your ideas. It's important. Oh, feeding the animals. That's awesome. Let's see. Chalk bubbles. Yeah. Hula hoops, roller skates, the spirograph. That is so crazy you said that, Sylvia, because my daughter received one, I think last year for her birthday or on Christmas. It was one of those. And it's so cool. It's like the geometries, and you turn the wheel and it makes the patterns. It's, yeah, I don't think it's very expensive either. I think you can find them on Amazon for not a very expensive price. So those are fun. Yes. Oh, you're amazing too. I've been going to, I'm reading, catching up on comments really quick. I've been going to the park almost daily barefooted, prancing around like that's the best, healing equality. That's the best. Yeah. That's the best, hon. Kaleidoscopes. Oh my God. It's so crazy you said that. Okay. So whenever I get the message about the kaleidoscope, it's very important and significant to me, because when I used to go over to my grandma's house, who's like a second mom to me, she's gone now. She passed away at 1010. At 1010 angel number. I used to always go over there with my brother and sister, and she had this little basket of toys, and one of them was a kaleidoscope. And after she passed, I kept getting messages about the kaleidoscope, and even now I still keep getting them. So I'm gonna have to like figure out what that means exactly, because there's something there with the geometry patterns and the frequencies and all of it. Definitely a message. Okay, peaceful human advancement. Thank you for letting me read for you, Mike. That was awesome. Peaceful human advancement. I'm doing yours. Are you here, buddy? I'm gonna check and make sure you're, oh, there's stuff coming out already. Oh gosh, okay. They want me to pull a fairy tale card. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it says you're in here. Peaceful human advancement. You're here. This is going to be saved to my Instagram too. So if you're not able to stick around for the whole message too, that's okay too. Because I understand we're all busy. So it'll be saved to my main page. Peaceful human advancement. What am I getting for you? Ooh, okay. So we had two cards fly out, but they're telling me to talk about this card first. This is the Lost Lands card. This is, I have chills. Because I know how much you resonate with the land and the earth and connecting. Okay. I'm gonna cry. This is so cool. This is your soul memories and gifts, and you've done this before. If you've ever had any doubts about this, or anything at all. Like, don't, because you've done this. You've already done this. So it's going to be easy peasy. I'm crying because I'm just like emotional because I know how much you connect with the land and like all of that. This is more so. This is like understanding the resonance and like the geographical locations where ancient things have occurred on the earth, like tied back to our history leading into now. It's like this understanding of how it all coincides and like, yeah, you get it. I have chills. It's so cool. So like a really strong understanding of lost lands, and like not even just like the most popular ones that we always hear about it, like Atlantis, Lemuria. It's so much more than that. It's lands that we don't even know about. I'm hearing like Narnia. They're showing me maps to like even they're saying like different universes or universal dimensions, they're saying, or like lands that lead into universal dimensions, and you know how to connect the two, and you know how to bring that resonance back to earth, and you know how to disperse it to the crowds, to the people. It's like this pure understanding of the divine feminine, divine masculine, the pure Christ consciousness. It's aligned, it's balanced. You know the truth, you understand the truth, it resonates within you, and you know how to like, you just know how to share it out. Yeah, Narnia, yeah. Sorry, I'm like really emotional. Yeah, it's really cool though. Yeah. I'm not sorry I'm emotional, but like I know like my crying can make people uncomfortable sometimes. It makes my husband uncomfortable. He like freaks out when I cry. I know. That was mine too. I was getting chills and yours was warming up and mine was like freezing. It's the balance. Like you just understand it. You understand it. I'm hearing like they're telling me Ouroboros energy and like alchemy. You understand the alchemy of the waters of, you understand the alchemy of the reptilians, meaning you understand how to transmute those lower vibrational energies. You understand how it comes full circle. You understand how to transmute it. You understand how to bring it into balance. You understand how to channel it down and channel it up and like just everywhere. You have a bunch of, oh my God, I'm like embarrassed. I don't know why, because I'm like channeling so much. Like you have a lot of light ships around you, like all different shapes and sizes. Like some are like really just weird shapes that I've never seen before. And I'm not saying like geometry shapes. I'm saying like actual like ship shapes. Like they're weird. Like they're offset like shapes like square, rectangular, triangular, but they're really cool. They almost kind of look like, it sounds really funny, but they kind of look like cartoon shapes, like Jetsons ships, but in like different shapes. But like, ooh, something just touched my arm, you guys. There's so much coming through. It's so cool. There's just a lot of light ships around you. You get it. You know it. And it's not like something that you have to prove either. Like you can, because they're going to show themselves to you. And it's going to become more realistic more and more. Like I get this a lot where like people want validation through the 3D, and it's like, we've seen it, we know it. Like, why do you need to prove it? I want to show you how you can see it for yourself. That's what I want to do. I want to show you how, like to others, like how they can see it for themselves, like through their third eye, how to open that up, how to see what is outside of here. Because there's so much happening, not just outside of here, it's happening right now. But like you can, it's like Narnia. It's like going through the closet and you see the magic, but you can see it right here, right now in the physical through your third eye. It doesn't need to be proven. It doesn't need to be proven, but people want that proof. And I understand that. It's very human. It's very normal. I wanted proof when I first had like the understanding of what like aliens were and all that. Like, but like, then I had to realize it's sacred. And not even that, it's not secret either. When you're ready to experience things, you're going to experience them. But like the issue is that people want proof of that tangibly, and they can have that definitely tangibly, but it's going to take you a lot of space. It's going to take a path to go through that, and awakening, and more so than that, it's going to take you needing to be more open-minded and not so closed-minded to just the 3D physicality, because it's like, I'm going off on a tangent, I'm sorry, but you guys get it, you get it. But yeah, you have this ability to just like connect it. Oh, I already have 2 cards set aside over here, and they want me to pull this card. What is this? Hyrith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. I think that's why I was crying too, because I feel that a lot. Everyone feels this at some point of their life, I feel. Or if you resonate as a starseed or a light worker, you will sometimes feel this like missing piece, or this like longing to go back to where your comfort is, which is where you came from. But it's all connected here and now. That's the beauty of it. That's what they want me to show everyone. And you do this already, like, but you're going to be doing this on a more sophisticated level, in a way to where it's simplified and people will understand it. People have to match the resonance. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Sorry. There's just like a lot coming through. And not in a like cheesy way. There's just a lot. So you could have had maybe a flashback or something, because they're showing me I'll just explain what they're showing me is when I was little, I had a flashback of what I used to think was like my mother's womb. It sounds so weird, but I saw this like purplish pink all around me. And so that's what I just kind of like attributed it to. But then the more that I became evolved, like, or involved with like the Pleiades especially, I understood that this was the star system that I was seeing, and it looked just like this. Okay, and that's what's showing on this card as well. But what they're showing me is like maybe you had a flashback to when you were little, or something not too long ago, or some sort of flashback, or something where you're connected to, I want to say like the Rainbow Bridge, or the second sun, or just a star system, or maybe all of it. And you're having like remembrances of these higher dimensional worlds or lands that you used to be from. And it's like causing a very mature sense of understanding within your being, but also it's that homesickness that's just there. It's just there. It's gonna be there, and that's okay. It's always existing here. And that's what's so hard for us to understand, because like it's like we see the physical, but we don't always see the higher, or sometimes we see more of the higher and we don't always see the physical. But you're gonna have this like understanding more and more of how it all exists here already, and how you can anchor that in, or that remembrance in, or that knowing in, to feel less homesick while you're here doing the work that you're here to do for this temporary time period of the human experience. I had a flashback of knowing how I got here. Okay, I just spoke about this to someone yesterday. Okay, sorry. My reactions are so weird, you guys. But yeah, so, yeah, these 2 cards, I'm going to go over these for you too. The Hathors, I believe this is also related to the Pleiades, the Hathors. If I find that link that my friend sent me some information about the Hathors, or some research that I had done recently, like, I'll send it to you when I come across it. I have a lot in my phone, so when I come across it, I'll remember to send it to you though. But it's really cool. You sent me the stuff about the Rainbow City. I'm just remembering that, so that makes a lot of sense, like the Rainbow Bridge stuff. But we have deep love here, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Like, you understand. I am telling you, you understand the divine feminine so well. Like, so well. You understand the divine masculine as well. But being a masculine, like you understand, and there's a lot of masculines that I'm friends with that are on that, where they understand the divine feminine so well. And like, it's so funny because I'm female, but I understand like the divine masculine so well. And I have harder time understanding the divine feminine as well, but sometimes not. It just depends. But yeah, you have this very like well-tuned understanding of that energy, and just a very mature understanding of it, and how it all works and how it all connects. And you're birthing something. It's a portal. I mean, you are a portal, but you're birthing something really magnificent. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. They want you to keep doing it. And this is also big picture thinking. Okay, so I'll go over this. This is the Pleiades energy. I'm like shaking. The Pleiades energy. Yeah, so the Pleiades are definitely working with you. These were like the ships. Okay, this upside down looks like a ship. And this weird shaped one here, it's kind of like what they were showing me in my third eye, like around you. Like just all these different shapes of light ships. And some of them were really funky looking, but really cool. The train's going. Divine emphasis from spirit. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy. And this is visionary. Like, you're a visionary. You are an anchor of the higher dimensional realms, and you're a visionary. And so you know how to acclimate your energy to the planet, number one. Number two, you know how to channel the higher dimensional codings through. And number three, you know how to make these visions a reality. So you're going to be doing this more. You have these inspired ideas. So they want you to do mirror work. Look up the safety around that. Not that you need to, because you're always protected. You're divinely protected. Everyone's protected. But if that's like a worry in the back of your mind, like it is me, I don't know. I have anxiety. So I'm always like, but sometimes I'll just go in full force and just do things. And then it's like, what Kim are you going to be today? But anyways, not to talk about me, but they want you to do mirror work. Mirror is a portal, mirror work. So maybe look up like the rules around that, or the safety, if that's something that you're concerned about. But you really don't have to though. Like, you're so freaking protected. Like, you don't have to if you don't want to, but they want you to work with the mirror more, or maybe water reflection, like your reflection in the water or something that, I don't know exactly what it means, but maybe you'll receive an idea through that. Or maybe that's something that you're meant to mirror back here on the earth. Yeah, it's like you look in the mirror, a light comes through, it shines back to you, you come back to earth and you shine it out or something. I used to be afraid to sleep in front of mirrors. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like my daughter, because they say like the TV screens and the iPad screens are like black mirrors or whatever, and they can be like bad and stuff. And then like you want to turn it the opposite way, or like cover it at night because you don't know what's going to come through. But like, I feel like sometimes that fear in and of itself can like cause a trickery of the mind to think like bad things are coming through. But then also, like, it's not saying that isn't a reality and that can't happen, because definitely, like, there's lower dimensional beings and frequencies and there's higher ones. You're such a strong transmuter that even if, like, things like that were to happen, not saying it's good, not saying that you should, like, go and not protect yourself, but I'm just saying you're protected and you don't have to worry. But if that is a concern of yours, definitely look up, like, the things that you should do before you go into it, because it'll just help you to feel better and feel more equipped before you do so. Okay, but you are a mirror. You are a mirror. You're a portal. You're a mirror, so you don't need to be afraid. Sirius coming through too, like really big and strong. Sirius, Orion's belt, Mintaka, Alnilam. I believe Alnilam is at the center of the belt. Look into the star Alnilam, or maybe when you're outside and you see Orion, connect with it. And also Sirius. also currently standing in front of a mirror as I listen. See? And you're just reflecting back to you what you are. You're a divine. I feel like we're all portals here, a lot of us, but some of us hold more of that energy to be able to anchor in different energies. We're different on different, we're like different, I can't even talk, cells and like lenses of source. So we all have like different gifts and things that we offer as a conglomerate together, because we like make up one cell, I feel, but we're all like different microscopic essences of that cell, if that makes sense. So we all have like different things. But one more card for peaceful. One more card. They wanted me to pull a fairy tale card. You're rising from whatever difficult situation you went through. You are rising out of it, whether this was like a self-doubt kind of thing or some sort of like ascension thing that you went through. We have Peter Pan with the rainbow here. Can't make this shit up. Peter Pan, number 16, which adds to a 7. And we have the Little Mermaid. Stop. We have the Little Mermaid, and this is the number 17, which adds to an 8, which is, you understand the nature of infinity. So I'm going to read these, and then we'll go to the next person. Oh, I knew a lot was, whenever I get, my friends on, I just know like a lot's going to come through. My story, I live in Neverland with my little fairy Tinkerbell and my lost boys. My fiercest enemy is Captain Hook. From time to time, I fly to London to pick up my dear friend Wendy. Now think about this. Peter Pan is in an etheric land where you can never die because you're infinitely there. It's a higher dimensional realm. He goes back to Earth to pick up his friends and bring them there. I never thought about it that way. I'm just like, duh. It's so cool. Okay. I fly to London to pick up my dear friend Wendy and her brothers. Some fairy dust, a few happy thoughts, and they can all fly away with me and get to live extraordinary adventures in Neverland. We have so much fun in here, far away from the adult world. That's why I will never grow up. This I swear. I love this. My message, your inner child is calling you and wants you to have some fun. Forget about the gray and boring world of grown-ups. Only just for a while. There is a whole Neverland to be rediscovered within you. Let go of your responsibilities. Reconnect to your youthful joy. I have been getting this message for so many people recently. I love this. Remember that happy thoughts can truly make you fly. What are your happy thoughts? And what is your inner child begging you to do right now? I know. This is everything. I know. And then we have the Little Mermaid, which is literally right next to it here. I've shuffled these a million times, by the way. I've been using them in readings, and it's just so funny. We went from Peter Pan to ascending into the Little Mermaid. I know, we know the story, but we're going to go over it real quick here. My story, I loved him so much. He was so handsome. I saved him from drowning, but he was a human prince, and I was a mermaid living under the waters. Such an impossible love. So I went to the sea witch and made a dangerous bargain with her. I became human through hurtful legs. Alas, the prince chose another woman. Oh yeah, that did happen in the movie. But then he comes back to her. But anyways, okay. The prince chose another woman. My heart broke, for I sacrificed and endured so much for this man. In despair, I chose death and went to heaven at last. There's a lot that I could get out of that. The message here that they want you to know is my message. Something is not very healthy and fair in here. It seems that you're the one making all the efforts. You're swimming into troubled waters. Great, mermaid. Come on, give us something else. Well, this is good to know, though. Beware dishonest bargains. Beware dishonest bargains. You have high hopes and pure love. But a love that leads you to hurt and sacrifice yourself is not true love. The same applies for any kind of relationship or circumstance. Save yourself from this dead-end story and go find some brighter sea elsewhere. So what this is telling me, could be some situation or some sort of thing. You already know what this is. And there's just a brighter alternative to it. And it's also, they're saying it's also not so much about like, oh shit, like I gotta like end this thing and then like go into something else. It's not always that. Sometimes it's about perspective. Shifting perspective around it helps it to transmute and evolve. So it could just be about bringing like the inner child energy into something more. Any area of your life. So I hope that resonates. But it's also about like, what was I getting here? Don't feel like you have to sacrifice yourself to make something work, because it's already gonna work. It's already gonna work out. Okay? And if you're feeling like something's going towards like a lower dimensional frequency, you know how to implement the higher frequencies to that, to overcome, to rise above that, to rise above that. Okay? So you know the balance and you know how to implement those things. So yeah, and sometimes what we wish for with like a certain thing, there's like something even more magical that will come about from that. So not saying that like maybe something there that is off, that is wrong, even if it were, there's something more magical that evolves even through that or above that. So you know how to do it. You know how to navigate it. And there's something else there. There's something else there. Like there's more. There's more magic. Does that make sense? Okay. You're welcome. Oh, that was so cool. Like I knew I got on here for a reason. I just didn't know what the reason was. And I think that's kind of like the same thing. Like I know I'm doing this one thing for a reason. I'm not sure exactly what this thing is yet. But then like more opens up to it. And it becomes even more magical. If that makes sense. And don't feel afraid to voice your truth. Like stand firm in your beliefs and what you want to see come about. Okay. You're welcome. Yes! Sorry, my reactions are crazy. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm just happy it resonated. Yeah, I was told to come on and I didn't really know why. And I had time and I just knew I had to. So good. As long as it resonates and it makes sense. That's good. Okay, so I don't have anyone on the list for next. I'm just doing free readings. Would anyone else like a reading? I love you. Your purity is wonderful too. Yay! Would anyone else like a reading? Don't be shy. It's fun. I promise, hopefully I don't cry during your reading. Yay, thank you. You too. Gypsy! Gypsy! Well, Sister Gypsy is in here and I love her. And girl, I already got your card that came out as you wrote that. And I'll pull a couple more. Gypsy Cowgirl. I got Gypsy and then, okay, let's see. Okay, let me write this down. I got Gypsy. And it makes me think of that Gypsy Woman song. And I love that song. Is it by Blondie? Or am I completely wrong? Gypsy Woman. I think I'm singing it wrong too, but we got Sacred Flame. Okay. Sorry guys, this is why I gotta write it down. Adrian's, I love you. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. So we got Sacred Flame. McLaughlin, you're Jamie. So I'm gonna write Jamie. And we got Jen is in here. So we got that. You're on there. Next. Okami. That's a cool name. I like that. I don't know what it is. I just like that. I trust you too. Chuchamaluch. I love that name. That's so cool. Chuchamaluch. All right, let's see. And then we have Sylvia. Cool. Okay. Hi, Huggy Pacino. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Okay. If you have a PayPal or Venmo. Oh, I love you. I have a PayPal and a Venmo. I just can't remember my name on there. But I can send it to you afterwards. You don't have to do that though. We have Cracked Open. Cracked Open. Ooh, okay. You went through something recently. I feel like I'm always going through something. I don't know if that's just me. I feel like each day I hit one of these. And then like I figure out why. Or I just go through, I go with it. Cause I have to. You went through something, some sort of thing that felt like a rock bottom. Didn't have to be rock bottom. And didn't have to be like that dramatic either. But you're being cracked open to the alchemy of life. This can mean so much. I just feel like you're really getting a lot of downloads right now. You have a lot of ideas. They want you to write your ideas down. Don't tell anyone, write them down. Because this will help you to ground them. You have a lot of ideas. That's really cool. And you're getting, it's like you're getting new codes on how to work with the stars is what they're saying. Okay, I love you. That's so nice. Thank you. You don't have to though. Yeah, Cracked Open. So you're coming out of your bubble more too. Coming out of your bubble more. So that's really good. Like Spirit's like, way to fucking go. Cause it's not always easy to do. Like life is not fucking easy. We all know this, but like coming out of your shell can be like some of the hardest shit ever. It's really, that in itself is transmutational work. That in itself is like giving yourself the permission to just be seen is like the most vulnerable thing you can do. And like people, I can't even talk. Sorry. People take that as like certain people that are like always being seen or like always showing themselves as like, oh, it's easy for them. No, it's not easy for anyone. Like, and if they say it's easy, they're not telling the truth. It's not easy to be seen. It's not easy to put yourself out there. But like you've been doing it more and like Spirit's just really freaking proud of you for doing that. They want you to know that. Like there's a love ship coming in. There's a love boat coming in. It's like, okay, this is so weird. And I don't even know if I can like turn my camera, and if I do, it's just going to get all messed up. But I will send you a picture of this when I'm done. It's so weird. I have this like spot on my wall here on the beam. And it's like from where we've like either our dog Bentley, when he was alive, he used to like scrape at things, or like we've bumped against it, whatever. So it's this wear and tear on the wall here. It's like on a painted beam where the paint has chipped off, and it shows exactly a guy in a boat holding two like heart balloons. And it's like coming up to like a little rock, and there's a little rock off to the side here. So like there's two things he needs to overcome before he comes to you, but they're little things and they're not even that big of a deal. But like, okay, so I don't know if this is like a love offer coming in. I don't know if that's what that symbolizes. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just channeling and saying what I'm seeing. But yeah, it's really cool. I don't know if that's exactly what that means. It could be symbolic of something too. But it's like holding to a gentleman holding two balloons coming to you. I love that. Okay, they want you to set boundaries too. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is a great message for everyone, for all of us. But there's like certain things like, and it might not even be like that big of a deal or like that big of things, but like just like little areas where you can set better boundaries, maybe with your time or maybe with this or with that or with anything. Because I feel like I am not the best person to give advice on this. Trust me, because I'm like, I always want to give and like help everyone. And then I'm like, oh, but it's like knowing the balance. That's all. Like knowing the balance. Hi, Patricia. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I love you too. It's just knowing the balance. Yes, because girl, you's a queen. Okay, you's a queen, and lots of people know you have the ability to transmute. Okay, so people are like, oh, I need that so I can transmute this, I can transmute that. But you're like, no, you need to learn how to transmute it for yourself. And I'm going to show you the steps on how to do it because I'm classy and I'm a queen and I'm going to show you. But without sacrificing my time or my energy, you kind of just learning the balance of, and I wouldn't even say learning, you know it, but just to like be able to set it in a better way, I guess. But like, you already know. But like, yeah, I'm just seeing like a lot of people hungry for that divine aligned energy. But you're going to be teaching more people. You're going to be teaching more people how to do it for themselves, number one, and how to set boundaries for themselves too. So that's really cool as you learn like different ways. And this doesn't even mean like just with people. It can be like different areas of your life too. So I struggle with this like on all facets. So like, it's not like a thing to be like discouraged about. It's just a thing to like just know. I love offer coming in. I know what the 2 balloons are. Oh my God. I love it. Okay, I'm excited. Oh, we have the Pleiades. I knew it was gonna come out. My reactions are so creepy. I'm so sorry. But yes, the Pleiades are here. Yeah, so I got this message for Jamie too, I think. But the double mission. Yeah, you have a lot of missions while you're here. But the double mission is channeling and uplifting humanity. They're working with you, through you. So they want me to tell you, you can connect with the Pleiades star system. You know about it because I think you've done readings about it, but it's in the Taurus constellation. The 7 sisters, but there's more. There's like trillions of stars in the Pleiades. You can channel the Pleiades at any time, but they want you to connect with it because you can connect with the Pleiades the Pleiades star system at any time. It doesn't have to just be the beings from there. It can be just like the energies from the star system. You can connect. It doesn't have to just be at night. Like you can connect with it during the day. I feel like you've been doing this a lot actually already. But yeah, so they're assisting you, they're helping you, they're working with you. They're saying during the dream time and during like the times where you are in your light body form, like you're definitely receiving a lot of codes and stuff, and a lot having to do with the Trinity. So whatever that means, maybe there's a group of 3. The Trinity. I just uploaded a Pleiadian light language healing. Stop. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Keep doing it because you like whatever you feel called to do, like just trust your intuition like you've been doing. Just keep doing that. Like when you receive the influx of guidance, like I've been getting a lot of messages from the Pleiades specifically when it comes to like my research and stuff recently. So it's really cool how it comes in and like fluxes and stuff. But yeah, you've been doing it. So keep trusting like when those intuition, like those pulls come, like you already know, but like trust that because whenever you get that advice or anything to keep going with that. Oh, okay. Oh, you're doing a lot of work. We have Unbound here, and this is releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So they want you to work with the moon. And a lot of people have a lot of weird things with the moon. And I get it because the moon is freaking weird. It's like it brings in life and it brings in death and it's like, is it a satellite? Some people say it is. Some people say that back in time we didn't even have a moon. Other people say, oh no, it's like a natural organic form. Me personally, I love the moon. I don't know what it is, why it is. I just like connect with it. So just take with it however it resonates with you, because everyone's different. So it might be something like hugely different for somebody else. But you're releasing soul patterns, you're releasing contracts and like things that were karmic from past lives. Like you're releasing it all. And you're just, yeah, it's like these old patterns that you're releasing, and it's really freeing you up energetically to allow more to come in. So that's really, really, yeah, there's 3 and 3, like the Trinity. It's like 3 facets of you that you're learning how to work with and implement. The triple goddess. Oh my God. Okay, so I don't technically identify as a witch, but I kind of want to. But I know they work with like the symbol. I don't know much, and if for any witchers that are here, like I respect you, I don't know enough to talk about it. So without disrespect, I've heard some people talk about the triple goddess. So that's like the mother, the crone, and the daughter. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. I know crone is one of them. That's like your older, ancient, ancestral wisdom. But if there are any witches in here, maybe you can describe that better for me. But they're talking about the triple goddess. So I love it. Like coming in maybe into your like witchiness more. And all that means really for me, but I don't know much about it, but all that means for me is like working with nature and the elements and like helping people at the same time through that. Yeah, like a good witch. Yeah. I had a very intense dream a couple weeks ago with me and 2 other women, and they called me Astara, and it was just the 3 of us. I love that. You know what's so, I have tingles. I had a dream once that was similar to that, not exactly, but it was like me and 3 other women. So there was like 4, I think, total, or maybe there was 3. I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago I had this dream, but we were standing outside this like pyramid holding hands, and there was an old lady, there was me, and then there was someone else, and like our hair was like wild, like I'm like so weird, but it was like blowing in the wind, and like there was like all these forces around us, and we're holding hands, and we're like doing something where we're like concentrating really hard, and like we brought the pyramid down, like it crumbled down or exploded or something. And I was like, what was that about? Like, I don't even know what that was about, but it was a really intense, cool dream. And I think it had something to do with witches, and it was really powerful in the dream. It felt like I was in a movie. Like, it was really cool. I don't know what that means, but it was really interesting. You were in water, no legs, stop. Mermaid energy. Mermaid energy. I feel like that definitely has to do with mermaid energy. I don't know for sure. I don't know if that's just me wanting it to be mermaid energy. Could be. I love the mermaid energy, but yeah, it's like really cool because I've been getting a lot of messages about that mermaid energy recently. So maybe it has to do with like, maybe connect with water too. Maybe it has to do with like your higher dimensional form as a mermaid, or however it resonates. It could maybe not mean any of that to you, but yes. Yay. Yes. I love it. I love that stuff. I literally thought I was everything when I was little. Like, I thought I was a mermaid, you guys, and I'll just share the story really quick because it's really funny. And it might make you laugh. But I used to like literally pretend I was Ariel. And you know the scene where she like flips up and pushes up on the rock and the wind's blowing through her hair and she's like, la da da da, here I am. Like, and she's singing the song. I forget exactly which one. I should know. I've watched that tape to death. Like my dad said he can't even play that VHS anymore because it's like I watched it so many times. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, connect with the waters for sure. But yeah, I used to pretend I was a mermaid and like flip my hair back. Like I'd literally go in the pool as a little kid and like, I don't want my glasses to break, but I'd go under and I'd flip my hair back and I'd push up and I'd be like, I'm a mermaid. Like, I'm here. This is me. And my mom could not get me out of the water to save her life. Like I'd stay in the beach or the water for hours. My poor mom, she was probably like, I'm dehydrated, I'm tired, I'm gonna have sunstroke, I want to go home, and like could not get me out of the water to save her damn life. Like I would not leave. I couldn't. It felt like home. Like it felt like, hey Chad, how you doing? It felt like home. Like I just wanted to be there. I just wanted to be there and like just never get out of the water. And then also one more story that's really funny about being a fairy. I used to be convinced that I was a fairy too. And so my mom showed me the show that she used to love as a little kid. If you guys know or heard of this show, this is an old show. You'll fucking laugh. It was called Puffapalooza. Does anybody know about the show Puffapalooza? If not, go to your freaking local library and see if they have anything or online having to do with Puffapalooza, and you need to watch it. And I'm not kidding. Like, it sounds so silly. It's a kid's show. It's so fucking good, you guys. I need to rewatch it. I think it's a message for everyone to watch it. Trust the timing. Yeah. Spirit's saying, yeah, you need to watch it. It's called Puffapalooza. Your mom watched it too? Oh my God. I love it. And okay, so there's a fairy girl. There's a girl, real girl, like a little girl, like human. And it's not cartoon. It's like actual people in it. It's like Zoobilee Zoo. I loved Zoobilee Zoo growing up. I always wanted to be the kangaroo. The pink-haired kangaroo. But in Puffapalooza, there's a girl. She's a fairy. And she wore like this pink outfit and had the fairy wings and the wand. And I was like, oh my God, Mom. Like, I want to be her. Like, I want to be that fairy. So like, I had a dance recital. And it was when I was really young. And so I still had this dance recital costume from when I was really young, and this like ballet that I did, a dance recital that I did. And my mom saved it. I still have it, I think. But I think I ended up getting rid of it because it was like so old. But my mom saved it. I've seen it just recently when I posted all that stuff on my Instagram. But anyways, I used to put that on. It was like a little leotard. It was pink, and it had like little pearls and gems on it. It was so pretty and cute from when I was like 3 or 4 years old. Like literally, that's how young I was when my mom got me involved in dance recitals and all that. But I wanted to be a fairy, so she bought me a pair of fairy wings, and I wore this with tights and a little fairy one for hours, you guys. For hours, I would play around in the house, like knowing I was a fairy. Like I was like, I'm a fairy. Like I knew it. Like, and I was like, I came from some sort of multi-dimensional, I don't know what, and I'm here as like all these different things, and I don't know why, but a lot of you are too. So, but anyways, I used to be convinced I was a mermaid and convinced I was a fairy, and I still am. Judge me all you want. I don't care. But I used to try so hard to fly. Like I would jump off my mom's chair and try so hard to fly. And I used to I just heard a bump over there. There's spirits lurking over there, and I see bubbles. I don't know what that means. That could be symbolic. But I used to try to jump off the chair and fly, and I couldn't. And it pissed me off. Like, I got fucking pissed. Like, and that's not me. Like, but sometimes it is. That's my Aries. I have a lot of Aries in my chart, and I get like really pissed off. But like, I was convinced, I knew I could fly. And because I was jumping off and trying so hard to levitate, like literally I'm trying to levitate as a kid and fly. And I couldn't. I was so mad. And I tried for hours knowing that I could do this. And like feeling so mad that I couldn't do it here. And I'm like, why the fuck is this not working? Like, I know I'm doing it right. Why is this not working? And it's just funny. It's funny now talking about it, thinking about it, like, oh my God. It's really funny. But not at the same time. Like, it makes sense because I feel like in our, wherever we came from, our like higher dimensional light body forms, like we can do all these things, like, and it's easy because it's not tied down to such a low density plane where energy is freaking tangible in a physical form. Like, what is this? Like, what am I? Don't even know. Girl, guy, I don't even know what I am. But what I do know is that I carry mermaid energy and fairy energy. So that's a message for you to not give up on understanding your connection to these things, and to not stop being a kid, and to still have fun and bring those energies in your readings or through your readings, or just in your day-to-day life, where you just remember these things you used to do as a kid and like connect back to and have fun, and maybe even still do them now. Like, who cares? Like, I'm about ready to jump up on my couch now and freaking try to levitate off of it. Like, and if that makes you laugh, I don't know what will. Just picturing me trying to do that. But I like, that's how bad I want to do it right now. Like, because I'm like determined to fucking do it. And I know people can. I know people can levitate and do things through telekinesis, through their mental awareness. Like, I know there's a way that it connects that like I can literally do it. And I'm like so fucking convinced to do it. So yeah, or you could go on a swing and like jump off. Just that feeling of levitation alone is like, just feels really, really good, at least to me. So maybe that's a message to like go on a swing set and like have fun, jump off the swing. I haven't done that for a long time. I need to do that too. It's been, well, maybe not like super long. I think I did it last summer with Kenzie. But yeah. Yes. Okay. So yeah, I just want to, but there's another card here. So trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. That's important because you came in with like different codings and different ways of being and expressing that. Trust it. And time is not running out. This was a great reminder for everyone. Like, we feel it because we always have our clocks around us and they're always like, you need to be here and there and there and do this and that. And I had that experience this morning. I had to get my daughter her allergy medicine. And so I'm like racing to get to Walgreens to get her allergy medicine before I dropped her off at school because her allergies have been so bad. Mine have been too. And we get there and they won't apply the coupon because you need the app, the Walgreens app, to have the coupon clicked, added, and to be applied. So I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Because I tried to do it this morning. It wouldn't let me in. I finally got in and let me do it. And then I did that. But yeah, so Mercury retrograde, technology is a pain in the dick. We all know that. Just know it's okay. And like, yes, technically she was late to school a little bit. But we made it work. And like, who even cares? Like, it's so like 3D of us. Like, we're so much more evolved than that. Like, so if you're late, don't worry. And I got this message in a reading recently. It was I think one of my twin flame readings or something that talked about like switching up your routine. It was the most recent one. Switching up your routine. So if you're like, maybe leave 5 minutes earlier or leave 5 minutes later. And yeah, it can add that added pressure and stress, but like it's a switch up of your routine, which is really good for the soul. And understanding that time, well, yeah, it's important to be responsible down here. It doesn't always have to be that way. It's okay. It's life. Like, you're allowed to be late somewhere. You're allowed to be early. You're allowed to go a different way. You're allowed to do a different thing. Like, allow yourself that freedom from always having to be so... This is a great message for me because I'm such a freaking control freak. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I need my readings to be this way and that way. But like, when I just like let it out and let it go, like it just happens the way it's meant to. And it's better. You're a star keeper. Loosen your grip. Yeah, this is it. Loosen your grip because it's going to open up your cosmic heart. If it doesn't feel right, like the right timing, then you know to wait. But when it does, call in your tribe because your tribe is coming in and your soul tribe is mirroring back a lot to you of what is going to help you evolve and grow through more. Your cosmic heart is opening. Your devotion sea. Oh, devoted to the ocean through your potency. Gonna make a rap, but it's gonna sound like crap. But I don't care, cause I feel like air and I'm moving through it, cause we're gonna do it. Okay, don't listen to me, but make your life a moving prayer. So move through it. Move through it, and your potency is so strong that it can feel like resistance sometimes, but just go with it. Move through it. You'll know when the timing is right, they're saying. And loosen your grip. There's density here. Yeah, definitely density, but you're floating. You're floating. So coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Let the love in. Let it flow through. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just let it flow. And you're a star keeper, so like you're working with your cosmic ancestors, seeding the light by staying grounded. Seed the light by staying grounded. And this is so much easier said than done, I feel. Because like, I don't know. It's hard for me. I have no earth in my chart. I have like one placement of earth in my natal chart. The rest is all fire and water. So like, what the frick does that even equivalent to? Equivalent? That's not even a word. I'm like evaporation. What is that? Like, I don't even know what that is. Like, hello. Yeah, so devotion C. Yes, and grounding. So diving in with the water, connecting with the water when it feels good, but then also coming back on land. Girl, you a mermaid. You have to be a mermaid too. It's the only thing that makes sense. Diving into the water, connecting when it feels right, and then coming back on land when you feel too flowy and you want to make things more grounded. Or you feel like you've been in the water too long and you need to come back on land. Yes, but you seed that light, you seed your strongest light by staying grounded, but you still need to go into the waters at times. We still need to tap into our emotions at times. Even though it's not fun, we don't want to freaking deal with it, right? Like, at least me, like, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. Like, there's a lot of shit, okay? But I've dealt with it. I've been dealing with it. There's a lot of emotions there. I'm a triple Pisces. I'm a Pisces sun and moon, but I'm also Sagittarius rising. So there's a lot of water there. There's a lot of emotions there. Everyone in my immediate family, like my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister, were all water signs. Talk about emotions growing up. It's a lot of emotions to have in one little tiny house, okay? But yeah, it's just funny. But yeah, so you'll know when it's right time to tap into your emotions and when it's the right time to come back on land and bring it into a tangible way to where you can see the light through what you've learned and offer it to the collective. So, okay, I'm a Taurus North Node. Wait, am I? Yes. I am. Wait. Yes. Okay, so, sorry. I get my ascendant and my north node confused. My ascendant, my rising is Sagittarius. My north node is Taurus. My south node is Scorpio. And I learned through a really good friend of mine who's an astrologer that your south node is what you've already mastered and you've conquered. Your north node is what you're like needing to implement more or going towards or something. I'm still learning about north node. But south node I've mastered. But my north node is Taurus too. Holy shit, girl. That's so cool. Total mermaid. Yes. Lemurian Atlantis. Yep. Triple Scorpio stellium. There's that 3. 3 water mermaids. The Pleiades 7 sisters, I believe, are the 7 sisters of Ariel. Because Merope, I just learned, is Ariel. So, you're a mermaid. And you're connecting into these deep emotional aspects of yourself, but in a very powerful way to where you're just going to lift off, blast off into hyperspace and be able to ground that knowledge then here and help others through it. Lots of Scorpio. Yes. Okay. Yes. We're sisters. Yep. Yes. So I have my Scorpios in Pluto. I know that much. I have a Scorpio on Pluto and it's also my south node. So yeah, my sister is a Scorpio too. I have a little earth, a little bit of dirt, you know, like Captain Jack Sparrow says, I have a little jaw of dirt, but that's about it. Like the rest is just like crazy emotions and then crazy temper. Like I get tempered very easily. And I think a lot of that has to do with like my growing up around certain people that I saw would get like quick tempered. But at the same time, I know how to bring that, oh, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Pisces flow into it after I get all tempered. And that's my Aries, because I have more Aries, I have more fire Aries in my chart than I do water. But it's like weird how it balances at times. Connecting to my deep parts, yes. Your Pluto Scorpio too, holy shit. Someone on here did a really cool video a long time ago about having your Scorpio and Pluto. If I can find it, is it Divine Oracle Goddess or Divine Oracle or something like that? If I find it, I'll send it to you, because it really helped. It made a lot of sense. The collective of the Scorpio and Pluto. Hey, Sienna. I almost said Sierra. Sienna. I'm very calm, but once you piss me off, yeah, you're a Libra sun, so help. Yeah, like I'm very quick to temper. Like it's bad. Like, and it's like for no reason sometimes. Like, for example, like I'll just share this really quick story because it'll make you guys laugh, and then I'm gonna get to the next readings because I could talk for hours, like, and just keep talking. It's ridiculous. It's really quite ridiculous. Hey, I love you too. I love you too. So I'm gonna share this really funny story with you guys, but well, it's not funny at all. But there's funny parts to it that'll make you laugh in the end, which will cheer up the mood. But my husband works with a guy who lives in East Palestine, where that train derailment happened. Yeah. And so now Norfolk Southern, the company of the train that crashed with all those hazardous chemicals that like literally was awful. And I like, okay, so I'll just keep going because otherwise I'm just going to go off into tangents. They're paying for his house because his house is completely ruined. Like he hasn't lived there for months. He's had to live in like a hotel. And so they're paying for his house. And so my husband explained that to me. It's good they're paying for his house. And I'm like, yeah, it's good they're paying for his house. But what about all the animal life that they killed with all those chemical spills? What about all the freaking nature that they killed from all those chemical spills? What about our fucking water supply that all those chemical spills spilt into? What about the environment? What about the air quality? What about the atmosphere? What about the peoples whose lives were literally killed and peoples whose lives were literally hurt so badly through contact with all that shit? I'm so livid still. There's no explaining the lividness that I feel. And then I went off on a whole tangent with him. Like, he's probably like, why did I bring this up to my wife? I know her. Why did I do that? He's like kicking himself at this point. And I'm like, yeah. And then I look over here and I'm like, see the grass? It's so fucking tall, yet people fucking cut it. When you're never supposed to cut grass, that's fucking Earth's antennas right there. And the trees, they trim the trees, but those are also fucking Earth's antennas. And how are we supposed to fucking evolve as a species in consciousness when they're cutting all this shit down? That's nature, that's just supposed to be here. Because like there's the 3 people in charge of the planet that are just growing more fucking greedy, because what happened was Norfolk Southern, if you look who's in charge of it, the guy who fucking owns all that shit, dropped thousands of employees to work for the train companies so he could make more money and not pay them, which caused the fucking trail derailments to happen in the first fucking place because of greed. I'm like, this motherfucking asshole. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I understand if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying to make more money and you're trying to save on costs and blah, blah, blah. But like, first of all, money doesn't exist. It's not even real. Let that sink in. It's a man-made up concept. Like, no one else has to pay to live here. The animals don't pay to live here. The plants don't pay to live here. Why do we pay to live here? Everyone knows, a lot of people know this, but like, money's not real. It isn't. Do people like money? Yeah, I like money so that way I can accumulate it and help people with what we have to do while we're here, because it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's fun to buy nice things and stuff, but like, we should just be able to just fucking coexist and not have to go through all of this shit. Like, it's all of it's bullshit. And like, I've known it since I was fucking born. I came in as a fucking pain in the ass to my parents, like fucking arguing things all the time. Like, why do you have to work a job? Why do I have to go to school? None of this shit makes sense. It's all a fucking ploy. I see right through it. I see right through it. I don't fucking understand it. I still don't fucking agree with it. So anyways, I go on this huge tangent, okay? So this is where the funny part comes in. You could say it was funny. I don't think it's funny. But anyways, we turn down our street, okay? After I just talk about how we're not supposed to cut the grass and trim the trees. What do I see? But this big truck there trimming down a tree for one of our neighbor's house. And as we're driving by, the piece of the tree is literally falling off because he just trimmed it off. And my husband even laughed. He's like, you were just bitching about that. I'm like, it was kind of funny. But it's not funny. Because, like, literally, what are we doing? You guys. And it's not us. It's not our fault. And, like, a lot of us have been so fucking brainwashed to just believe shit that's, like, not even true at all. And it's, like, it's just for a fucking agenda. And it's just fucking retarded. And, like, yeah, there's a lot of benefits that come through things and, like, keeping things organized and afloat and, like, people working and living. And I understand. But, like, at the same time, like, there's got to be a better way. And we need to fucking figure it out. Because it's just ridiculous. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, guys. Went on a whole thing. But, yeah, maybe you're, like, a humanitarian or, like, a nature preserver. Like, you want to preserve nature. Maybe that's something that I should get into and do since I'm got so much anger pent up about it. I don't really know. I don't know. I know some things. Preach. Yes. 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 Coexist. And we know better than to be destroying the planet. Yes. Yes. Yeah. And there's good things that come from it. I'm not saying it's all bad, but, like, it's just frustrating. And it's like, I understand there's only so much that we can do, but at the same time, I feel like there's so much more we could do. It's like, what else can we do, though? And, like, when there's people that are, like, own all the money in the world that can literally just hire a hitman, which they do, and, like, kill people off that start standing up against their agenda because they're a threat to them. It's like BS. But I know there's higher ways and there's more ways and there's energetic ways too, and there's other things we can do. So I'll stop blabbing. I need to get to the next reading. So, Sacred Flame. And thank you, Gypsy, for allowing me to read for you. I love you. Huge nature. Okay, there you go. There you go. It makes sense. Like, mermaids, half animal, half human. Like, it makes sense, like, connecting with that all in nature. Yes. Right? Yes. Sienna. Yeah. And Chanticleer, there is. And at least we can take the best of all the nations around us and implement it. Yes. I just feel like there's so much potential that we have that we can do. And I'm not, like, a martyr, you know, like, I'm not, like, anyone to be saying anything. Like, I'm just another person. But, like, at the same time, it's like there's so much that I see that we could do. And, like, I know there are definitely people out there that are doing the things that I'm talking about, that are helping the planet and doing things. But it's just really frustrating when, like, things that could have been avoided happen and didn't need to happen, and that literally, like, killed off, like, lives and stuff. Like, it's just really frustrating to me. But at the same time, it's all a lesson and we learn through it, right? All right, so I'll stop blabbing about that. But Sacred Flame, I want to do your reading. Your next is Sacred Flame still here. Whoa, cancel that. Sorry, guys, if I glitched there for a minute, I hit the wrong button. Sacred Flame, it says you. Oh, yes. Okay, I got you. Thank you for waiting patiently. I go on tangents and then it's like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Oh, they want me to pull from this deck. This is the, what is it called? I always forget the name of it. It's a romance deck. So this could have to do with love or romance. Doesn't have to, but it could. Let's just see what comes through for you. Hearing something about a diamond. Does that resonate? Or a tulip or something? A diamond or a tulip? Wait, what? Oh my God, please. explain. I don't know what it means. I just get messages. You go on tangents too. Yes, I know. Yes, mine too. Mine do that too sometimes. We like to be thrown. Yeah, it just comes through. Yes. Oh, hi Francine. Diamond sun body activation. That's so cool. I love it. I love the sun. I'm obsessed with the sun and the solar plexus region, your stomach. I'm obsessed with the solar plexus. Obsessed. Obsessed. Yes! I got you. I got you, Sienna. I got you on here. Okay. Stick with me. Oh, shoot. Oh, well, we got the Empress card right away. My light body is activating. I feel it. You know when you like just feel like, oh, I feel it. The Empress, creativity, like you're coming into balance with your creativity. That is like, if you think like your solar plexus is connected to the sacral, so that's like your creative energy. Yeah, so I feel like it's all connected. So everything's connected. So it does make sense. Yeah, definitely. Ooh, I'm seeing like rainbow light body too, like with the rainbow butterfly here. So transformation, evolving into like the next level. If you like to look at it as levels, like the next level. You're reevaluating something when it comes to balance. And I was getting that, we have that with the 3 here, balancing your creativity. You're coming into balance more. It's like an indecisive energy, but at the same time it's good because it's helping you to see what is it that I want to do next? Or what is it that I want to implement or act on next or do? Your solar plexus going through it. Yeah. Yeah. It's normal. Yes. Yeah. That's normal for sure. And you feel like worried. You feel like a tower kind of. But at the same time, with me getting this, what am I getting here? I just hit myself in the left eye could be significant. I forget, okay, I was thinking way too hard, and I forget which side of the body is the feminine and which one's the masculine, and I should know, like I used to know, I just like completely forgot which is which. I think is left feminine and right is masculine, or is right, oh, how to remove evil eye. That's a good one, Positive Academy. How are you? How to remove evil eye. Oh, that could be it too. Left is feminine. Yeah, evil eye. So I have an evil eye bracelet. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly, but I feel like it's cool to wear the evil eye because it does protect you, but I feel like you kind of might have that embodied already. I'm hearing 914 or 944. 914 or 944. Your left eye. I think you're integrating a lot right now, so it feels kind of like a tower, but not at the same time. Like you're kind of really aware. And there's joy here too. So there's joy. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So if you've been feeling like you're in the funk of it, and you're just like, I'm just fucking done. I know that feeling. But there's a light coming at the end of the tunnel that's going to resolve a lot of the indecisive energy that you've been feeling or kind of like dueling through, or just the energies themselves that you've been like purging through. Yeah, because there's crossroads here. There's like a indecisive energy. I'm good. Someone told me you got evil eye. Oh, to you? So I need to look more into the symbolism of that, but the evil eye is something that you can wear that protects you against it. And you know, like everyone has different intentions, and sometimes those intentions are meant to like mirror back to us maybe something that we need to pay closer attention to, or maybe something that maybe we've neglected ourselves, or maybe it's just that person being an a-hole that's projecting it onto you. Yeah, I'm getting it's an a-hole. Maybe someone said that to you with the wrong intention, or maybe that was just like someone just with a bad energy. But even that, Spirit is saying, can be illusion too. So it's just taking your own discernment of what you feel is right and wrong and molding and working through that. It strikes when I get home. Nothing positive happens. Okay. I'm going to do a reading for you. Positive Academy. I know you. Academy. I'm going to do a reading for you too, hun. I'm adding you to my list here. Yeah, I'm feeling like you're protected. Like 911 is an Archangel Michael protection number. If you believe in that or not, it's okay if you don't. But I'm getting like you're primarily protected. Like the prime colors, the prime numbers, something to do with that. But you're primarily protected. Yes, and you're moving away from that energy. Like whatever that energy is, it's going to be moving away. They said keep a vase of flowers at home, in the center of your home. If you're allergic to flowers, just having them there or visualizing that they're there. You don't even have to physically buy flowers. Just visualizing that they're there is like a connection from your spirits that's going to help protect you, or feel like you're protected, because you are protected. You're protected. It's something that you're going to transmute and overcome for sure. It could be stemming from anything. And you're a strong transmuter too. Yeah, trust that you're gonna 0 point that out. You're gonna neutralize that and overcome that. And it can be from a belief or something, but you're gonna have victory. And they also want you, really quick, this is your reading because it's coming through. I'm sorry. And this could be a message for you too, Sacred Flame. But they want you to work with your muse, your creativity. Muse is the ingenue card, is like your bright ideas, your creativity. They want you to write those down, like specifically write those down, and they want you to work with it more. Get inspired by your creativity. You have a lot of good ideas. Write them down. Don't share them with anyone, but write them down. And don't always believe everything you hear either, because you can take that on as a belief system. This is a really quick message for you, and this might also help you too, Sacred Flame, so hear me out. There's a reader, and her name is Forest Fairy, I believe. I love her. If you haven't found her on TikTok, check her out. She's really cool. So I've been doing, the Wizard of Oz readings for a while, and she does these too. But what she said really resonated with me is that when we are a force field, we are a soul, and on this physical plane, we are divided and separated, and each of us has like a unique individuation of that soul. We have an energetic field. It's called your toroidal field. It's like a tornado. Your energy field protects your light body. When you get into the presence of certain energies of other people, what they're going through can affect your toroidal field, your energetic field. So if people are coming to you with maybe a lower vibrational energy, not saying that's good or bad, you can take it as good or bad, but it can affect you. So maybe take some time for you if you've been coming across people that are, a lot of times what it is that, yeah, Tesla, it has everything to do with Tesla. You're right, Sienna. Yeah, because the Taurus field is the energetic work. Everything is energy. And you know this. It's affected by your neighbors. Do you have selenite? Because this is one tangible thing that you can do. Or imagine, you can do it through your belief systems too. Imagine that you have selenite, a selenite rod or just a stone at each of the four corners of your home. That will really help. You can also, there's like a trick that I heard a long time ago, is you can sprinkle salt around the parameter of your home. And yeah, that's kind of like a lot of work. But you can visualize that. You can visualize a white light surrounding your home and you, and just imagine it as a flash of light too, so you don't have to keep visualizing that the light is there. As soon as you see the flash, you know it's there and it's protecting you. That's another thing that you can do through energy that would really help you. And you're transmuting your belief systems too. So don't worry, you got this. On a Zoom call, I don't do Zoom calls. I might someday soon. They're saying have patience, you're coming back into balance. Okay? Have patience, you're coming back into balance. And don't worry. Don't worry, because sometimes worry feeds that, and that's a lower frequency that's trying to grab your attention, and you're already above it. You're already above it. And you shine light very brightly, which is probably why people try to bring you down and dim that by saying things like that to you. So you don't have to worry. You're full of love, and there's a higher change of love frequency coming in for you. So it's already activated now, and you don't have to worry, is what they're saying. And let's see, one more card for you, and then I have to get back to Sacred Flames reading. When it comes to your work, keep it to yourself, and keep your ideas to yourself until they're ready to come out into action. That's been a huge message recently. So yeah, it happens to me too. It's normal, but you're okay. And you're a strong light here, so just keep going. And just know that you're a leader and your perspective matters. And just keep focusing on you and keep your ideas to yourself, but definitely expand more within your creativity, because there's a lot of really cool ideas you have and a lot of creativity that's going to come through even more. So write it down and don't worry about other people. I know it's easier said than done. Hey, Good Vibes Delivery. No, it's easier said than done, but you got this. You already got this. You might be teaching people on how to do this actually soon. Okay? Yeah. Okay. And there could be a romance coming in too, because we had the romantic card come through. So cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Sacred Flame. Let me pull some more cards for you. Success. We have success here. Success. And crossroads. So no matter what decision you make, Sacred Flame, it's going to lead to some sort of success. You don't believe it though. You don't believe it, but it's true. If you have an idea, go towards it and know that it's going to be successful. There's some sort of decision, because you're reevaluating here. There's a lot of creativity here with the Joy card. You got the similar messages. I think that's why he came in within your reading, because there's advice there for you too. Both of you. It was like a double whammy. You're feeling disappointment. Don't worry. It's normal. We're human. Hi, Divine Dream. Hope at the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Just keep following your wish fulfillment. Keep following that light. Keep following the sun, because we keep getting that message, the sun. And also, there's a star system called Triangulum. It's literally in the shape of a triangle. They want you to work with this. They're showing me this through this card. Now, that may not be what it means here, but it's going to help you make a decision moving forward, because that's the direction it's pointing here. When it's looking at me, it's moving this way, which is the future. Connect with the star system Triangulum. Ooh, a beep just went off on our Alexa. That's confirmation. And keep following the sun. Keep following your truth. I want to pull some starseed cards for you, Sacred Flame. Hold on. I gotta reach for this one to fall on the floor. Oh, you're being initiated. This is the initiation. So, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. And do you see the light coming through the cave? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Positive Academy. You're welcome. Let's see. Sacred Flame. Yeah, you're like a mystic too. They want me to tell you you're like a mystic too. They want you to work with snake energy. Sounds kind of weird, but actually snakes were demonized because they're actually oracular, which means they help oracles in receiving information. They're actually very sacred animals and creatures. Yeah, they can be depicted, and yeah, there's lower vibrational. There's good and bad to everything on this dimensional plane that we are learning how to transmute and work through. You are doing this as well, but they want you to work with snake energy because it's going to help you. It's actually going to help you with your karmic relationships, because the snakes are teaching you ways to transmute things that are lower vibrational. They're helping you to see clearly through certain situations that could be karmic. This is also Orion energy. We have the 3 stars again, Orion. So maybe connecting with Orion as well. This is understanding polarity. This is your soul growing and conflict, but learning how to work through conflict, learning how to transmute that, and working with snake energy. They want you to try speaking parcel tongue, Ophiuchus or Ophiuchus. Yeah, number 13. That's why I get upset with astrology, because they don't count in the snake bearer. But the snake bearer, if you think about it, it's interesting. I don't know if I'm not so good at articulating my words, and I don't mean to offend anybody. Am I religious? Yes. Am I religious? No. I'm both at the same time, because I see things and then I don't see things, and then I feel things and then I don't feel things. I feel like there's a lot of truths and mistruths to all things. I believe in a lot of the same premises that all religions believe in, which is love, and I believe in a higher power. Where I get frustrated is with certain religions teach certain things. I don't know why I'm going down this road, but this could maybe be a message. But 13, Ophiuchus is 13. It's the 13th zodiacal sign that is not accounted for in astrology. In some astrology it is, and I feel like a lot of astrologers already know this. But also the snake bearer, it really makes me think, like, when I grew up Christian, I grew up very strict Christian. I believe a lot of things about the religion, but there's a lot that I don't believe at the same time. I don't believe that it's right to scare people into believing that there's a hell, but I believe it serves its purposes for those going through the spiritual path at the time that they're going through it. I believe everything is there for a reason. But they say that the 13th apostle or the 13th disciple of Jesus was his wife, Mary Magdalene. But there's also history that goes back way before Jesus and Mary. There's the Isis, Osiris, and Horus. There's the Yahweh and Asherah or Astarte. There's like a lot of different things. And there's still a lot we don't even know about yet. So to say that I know for sure, I can't say that. But when I was researching and I saw that they were leaving Mary Magdalene out of a lot of the stuff, and now I'm researching last night about how they're leaving Asherah out of the stuff having to do with this male god, but the core compass of creation is both the male and the female. So why is the female being, it just doesn't make sense. And I feel both hold a very strong attribute to everything. But also the snake bearer, like Mary Magdalene, I'll just share something that I know that I researched about. I could be wrong, because research only goes so far, and a lot of research, even facts that we know of now, have been perpetuated or have been marked down to perpetuate a belief that the person who was writing it believed to be true. It's like a game of telephone. Trying to go back and piece things together, there's always some sort of agenda with information being shown and propagated and information being left out. It's frustrating to be able to pick up the pieces and figure out where the root came from. But it's whatever you believe, and I feel like that's okay too. Mary Magdalene was part of, from what I know, from what I've researched, she taught Jesus. But I think when you're in a dynamic, you both teach each other. So it doesn't mean that was just that. Also, as a disclaimer, I'm trying to articulate this, but she was part of a sisterhood of the Egyptian mystery schools, the Isis mystery schools, and they had these temples, And what happened was then the patriarchy, I guess you could say, kind of came in and like destroyed all their temples. And so Mary Magdalene passed out gold snake rings as a token and a symbolic remembrance that all the goddesses that worked together through these temples of wisdom in the ancient Egyptian mystery schools would never forget one another. And so I had bought a golden snake ring, and then I read about this maybe a month later, and I was like, holy shit, that's so crazy. And then it got me going down a rabbit hole to like go even further back and research even more. And there's still a lot I don't know. I'm still researching all the time about many different things. And it's like, but the reason I'm saying this is because I believe that the snake bearer just represents a lot of different things. And there's a reason that things are cut out of history and even out of our stars in the sky. And it's like, what is it that they don't want us to know about? And it's frustrating, and that's where we just got to keep going and like learning, because like, yeah, there's a lot we know, yeah, and there's a lot we've come across, but there's like so much we don't. And even when we just get a grip on the knowledge that we know, a whole other door is opened, and it's like, oh, okay, well, like, how do we know? Like, there's so much. I'm hearing footsteps on the floor above me. There's no one else home. I have a golden snake ring and didn't know this at all. Stop. I love that, Sylvia. That's amazing. That's so cool. I think it's like also, yeah, the golden snake coming into your light. Yes. Coming into your, and coming in. And also, there's a lot having to do with it. I also think, I got this channeled recently, Sacred Flame. And then I think this is how it's going to connect. I was drawn to Serpent Mound, and I've been there once. And it was a really weird energy. Not weird bad. Really kind of cool energy when I was there. Like, I'll never forget the energy I felt when I was there. And I went up on this tower and I looked down at the snake, because you can only see it from an aerial point of view, because it's a very low mound, like in the 3D, like to be able to see it. Like if you're standing on the ground, you wouldn't even know it's there unless you saw it from the sky. And they created this. So it's really cool. It's a serpent eating an egg, what they believe, and then the tail makes kind of like this spiral portal thing. The energy was really, really cool when I was there. And I got a download recently that what it actually represents is not only eating like the seed of knowledge that we know, it's not only that, I feel, and it's not only the spine going up to the pineal gland and that lighting up. I think it all connects. But I also got the download, and I don't know for sure, but I got the download that it's also a pathway through the sun. And like, I really believe the sun is a portal. And so it's some sort of like pathway. It's like the yellow brick road. It's a pathway through the sun. And it just made so much sense to me. Some sort of pathway through the sun portal. So maybe that's something, I don't know. I could be wrong, but it was just a download that I got. And I was like, that kind of actually makes sense. It's really crazy. And mirror, we have mirror here that flew out for you too. So mirror is a portal. Sun is a portal. And transmuting energies. Knowing how to work with polarities and transmuting energies. We'll pull one more card. Align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are. It's like you're calling back all these soul fragments of you. I've been thinking about how the sun was a portal. See? It makes sense. It really makes sense. Like somewhere over the rainbow, it's a spectrum of light, and the only way you can see the light is when it's reflected by the light of the sun. So yeah, there's something there. I don't know exactly what. But what is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? So just like really kind of sit with that and just see. And also like, I feel like sitting in the sun actually like really helps you. I think that's why the sun card in tarot represents clarity, because it really does. Like sitting in the sun helps you really to see everything so much more clearly. Like it just brings down like aha moments. It brings in revelation as the train's going, divine emphasis from spirit. It brings in like everything you need. Hey Tim, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Soul fragments so I can move forward. Yeah. And it's just gonna happen. Like, it's not like you have to be like, oh my God, there's pieces of me missing. What do I do? No. It's just like sitting in your energy and just kind of like seeing like an aspect of you that maybe you've been missing and learning how to like implement that moving forward. Like for me, it's definitely been like a goofy side of me that I've been missing, because like I love being goofy. I love making people laugh and just being my silly self. So I've been trying to figure out how I can implement more of that into what I do. Yeah, and even in my everyday life, like how can I be more silly? How can I just be funny? How can I, and not just be funny, not something that has to be forced, but how can I just let go and just be more of me, you know, things like that. So yeah, let me pull one more card. They're telling me to pull one more card for you. So let me pull one more card. Everything is sun. Yes. Yes. Okay. They want you to wait. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Why is this? They want you to connect with your star family, your star brothers. You've got the love. It reminds me of that Florence and the Machine song, You Got the Love. Maybe listen to that song. It's a really good song. This is Hadarian energy. This is codependency and boundaries. They want you to establish better boundaries. And they want you to connect with your third eye more. See how it's like the sun above him? But connect your third eye to the sun. You can do that energetically. Don't like stare at the sun and go blind, you know. But start sun gazing. I don't know if you've looked into sun gazing. I've done that before. It'll give you a lot of energy, but you have to do it during the safe hours of the day. And this is learning how to trust yourself, loyalty, feeling safe in your skin, trusting yourself. So sit with that and connect with your star family before you move forward. And also try to just bring in more of the essences of you. Cool. I'm glad it's resonating. That's all that matters. So I'm glad. Good. Okay. Adrian is next. Adrian, thank you so much for allowing me to channel for you. That was really, really a lot of messages, but really cool. You needed to hear them. I don't see Adrian in here. Oh, yes, I do. I see Adrian. Adrian, are you still here? Adrian! Oh, God. Adrian. It's been a while since I channeled for you. Oh, we got the Pleiadian portal card. Oh, so cool. Adrian was actually the first and only person who told me about Starbury Lemurian crystals. Does anyone else know what a Starbury Lemurian crystal is? Because at the time, I sure as hell didn't know what that was. I was like, Lemurian crystals, I love Lemurian crystals. I'm like, what in the frick is a Starbury Lemurian? She's like, well, let me tell you. And it's really cool. You guys want to hear? I'm going to tell you because maybe it's what you need to hear. Maybe you need to connect with that crystal. I need to connect with that crystal, and I still have it upstairs. So nice to see your face. I know, it's nice to see you. Oh my God, my voice got really loud. Yes, so a Starbury Lemurian. Let's see if I can explain this properly. So regular Lemurians are freaking cool, right? Because we the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, secure a domestic form of tranquility. Oh my God, I'm saying it so wrong. But I used to know the preamble by heart. Isn't that the preamble? Oh God. But anyways, so Starbury Lemurian. So we the people as a Lemurian species, as humans, when we were in the timeline of Lemuria, we intuitively, telepathically, with our third eye, put and downloaded information into crystals. Crystals hold energy and information, and we put this information and memory into the crystals so that we would never forget our sacred land of Lemuria. And so when we knew when we'd reincarnate, or for whatever race reincarnated next, they could come in and retrieve, like a hard drive, those memories and that information from the Lemurian crystals. So on your Lemurian crystal, when you see the little ladders and ridges that go up and down it, you rub your thumb up and down and you retrieve the hard drive. You retrieve that information, sometimes just by glancing at it, sometimes just by holding it, sometimes just being in the near vicinity of it. A Starberry Lemurian, guys. Starberry Lemurians! They were left by the star beings, the aliens, the ETs, the light beings that came down during the timeline to assist of Lemuria, left information into those crystals, and then sped off into their little light ships and went back to their star system. And we were left with these beautiful crystals that we could just retrieve this free information from. Well, you have to buy one, usually. But unless you like go somewhere and you find one, like that's even cooler. But so I bought one of these little guys. And I didn't have a lot of money at the time, but I bought one, okay? It was like this big, and Adrienne, who I'm doing the reading for right now, she told me about these Starberry Lemurians, and I was like, so what? What's a Starberry Lemurian? I need one. And she told me about it, and I was still learning about it. I didn't even know about it. I'm like, that's so cool. So mine that I was drawn to, of course, was struck by lightning. Tesla, all that stuff, electricity. You know, that's my jam. Like, I was like, what? And that was the one I was drawn to. Like, the first one I was drawn to, it said it was struck by lightning. And I'm like, Adrienne! She was helping me through the process of finding one. I found the one that I wanted. I got it. And this little thing is potent. Like, let me tell you. What? Like, just holding it and everything. Like, it's just so much. Like, it feels really good. Oh yeah, a lot of fantasy, Francine. A lot of fantasy. You want fantasy? I am the portal for you. If you don't want it, it's okay. You don't have to come through the portal. You can just click off the video if you don't want that, but you're going to get a lot of that with me. I'm just letting you know. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the Starberries. Oh my God, their energy is just out of this world. Yes. Definitely. So when you told me about that, I was like, holy shit. And it was amazing. So that's what a Starberry Lemurian is, if you were wondering. Hi, Samurai. Welcome to my lair. So longing for home, homesick for the stars. So you could be feeling this too, Adrienne. I feel like me and you are always feeling this. But yeah, and me and Adrienne, by the way, we've shared past lives together. We had a lot of really cool like remembrances of our past lives coming through. Don't dim to fit in. Don't ever fucking dim to fit in. Don't you dare. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nobody do it. Nobody. This is the dragon that you have to slay. Slay the dragon by never dimming. Just shine brighter. Shine so bright you transmute the universe. I love that. Sorry. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't do it. Just keep shining. I feel like you probably trigger a lot of people too, like me. It's okay. It's all part of the process. Wait, postpone, say no. Wait, postpone, say no. Look at the electricity, the lightning that we were just talking about. Wait, postpone, say no. Let's see. Because you're going through a deep cellular healing. This is Arcturian energy too, physical and emotional healing. A lot of people are going through this right now. So it's really cool. Myself included. I'm always going through some sort of thing. Ascension symptom, weird, crazy thing. The age of light is upon us, dear ones. The age of light. So, Adrienne, you've been training for this for lifetimes, and you're going through a lot of healing right now. The Arcturians are known to be like the highest level master healers of the galactic universe that we know of. There's more. How I know that, I don't know. But I just do. And also connecting with the earth. So this is feeling the earth below you, pulse of the mother, slow down, take time in nature. They want you to connect with nature. They want you to take time to slow down, to feel the energies, to allow them in. The triangle portal, I don't know if me and you have talked about this before, but this is very Arcturian as well. But you don't have to put a label on it. It's just a stargate. It's a star portal, and you can literally make this shape with your hands and bring in anything you could ever want in the universe. That's what they're telling you. So if you make this and you call in what you want, you can do it. You also transmute. You can transmute through doing this too. But yeah, you have a lot of Arcturian guides around you. And so you can just simply connect. You don't have to like put in a lot of effort to connect either. You can just call them in. Just how you do it, if you know what I mean, Adrian. So I'm laughing because I'm like thinking about how I do it, and I just send that energy signal out telepathically or energetically. Sometimes it's through my solar plexus, sometimes it's through my heart chakra, sometimes I just know I'm doing it, and then they're there, and I'm like, hi guys. It's so weird. But like literally, that's how you do it. You do it like me, I think. But if you connect with them, they can really assist you through anything that you're going through. And you can tell them to calm down. Also, you love the Arcturians. You can tell them to calm down on the ascension symptoms too. Like if you're just like, guys, this is too much. Like, I know I signed up for this, but can you give me a shot of tequila on the side or something? Like just take the edge off, like slow it down a little bit. Then they can definitely do that for you. I swear I just heard the train again. I'm hearing eclipse. I don't know. I know we had an eclipse, but I'm hearing eclipse. The golden children. This is your inner child. Yeah, I keep getting the inner child messages. Inner child tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. Connecting with your rare gifts. Train. Time travel train. All aboard. Here we go. Connect with your rare gifts. You have rare gifts. Connect with them. Connect with them. Shine them out. Shine them out. Connect with them. I'm writing music, guys, as I'm doing these readings. But no, really, connect with your rare gifts. Even though if they seem really weird, like the one I described where I called my Arcturian family, and it's just really odd and strange, but maybe it's not. Connect with those gifts. Fill up your well, and Lemuria, girl, I can't fucking make this shit up, even if I wanted to make this shit up. I'm hearing bedazzle. Shine bright like a diamond. Bedazzle. Bedazzle. Fill up your well. Retreat, rest, refuel, recharge. Hydrate. It's a good message. I need to hydrate. Connect with the water as you're drinking it. Water holds memory. Water is so fucking cool. Like, who doesn't think water's cool? Water's fucking cool. It's very Arcturian, I feel, as well. Maybe you're Starburian. Can I call it that? You're Starburian. Lemurian. Your Starburian is Arcturian. And they want you to know that. And yeah. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth, it's happening. So yeah, you're just kind of here as a portal of this. Also, they want you to really, they want you to put your feet in the water. However that resonates. That can mean like literally like go to a beach and put your feet in the water, or like get your feet wet with something that you've been meaning to do or embark upon. They also want you to work with flowers. So maybe like, or connect with flowers. I'm going to the Polynesian Islands soon for a Lemurian retreat. Are you kidding me? Can I come too? Can I just bilocate there with you? I'm gonna bilocate while you're there. You'll be like, wait guys, hold up. Kim, catch up. She's coming. She's bilocating here. That's amazing. What are the chances of that? That's so freaking cool. I'm really jealous. I want to go. Oh my god, is it in Hawaii? Is it Hawaii? Because I want to go there specifically. I don't know why Hawaii, because Australia is a part of it. There's a lot of lands that are in the vicinity. You're a pillar of light. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I feel like when you go there, you're just going to bring back so much. And you don't have to physically go. Like, I'm not really jealous. Like, I'm a little jealous. But, like, I know, like, through bilocation, I can go there and retrieve what I need to. And anyone else can, too. But I really feel when you make connection with the land there and you connect, because that's what's going to happen, and the water, like, you're going to bring back, you're going to be the Starberry and Lemurian, Crystal, Adrian. That's why they were doing that to me. Arcturian, Adrian, Starburian, Lemurian. It's all the Ians. It's all connected. You're going to be the Starburian when you come back. The Starburian, Lemurian, Adrian. You're going to be that. Yeah. So, dang. You're going to bring back a lot of freaking codes. I hope you know that. Are you ready? Are you ready? No, it's going to be good though. Good codes. A lot of like memory, awake, frequency, just all of it. Knowledge, remembrance. Knowledge, remembrance. Okay. Trust the timing. We have the trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Okay. And wait, it's not time yet. Things are being woven. You're going to know when it's the time to jump in. They are saying get your feet wet. Then you're going to know when the time is to jump in. That's a clue. For what? I don't exactly know yet. Maybe you know, but I don't know yet. But maybe it has to do with Lemurian, Starburian, Adrian. So that's what I'm getting for you. I hope that resonated. I think some of it did. Some of it definitely. But don't gym to fit in. Like, even if you're on this retreat and you're like, you're just like feeling things and you need to let them acclimate, like, don't feel bad for like taking time to like allow them to acclimate. Like, say like everyone's out going off doing an activity and you're like, guys, I just need to sit on the beach for a minute. Take that time to sit on the beach for a minute. Don't feel bad. You'll be good. Yeah. You're going to have fun. I hope so. You will. You're going to have fun. Okay, so next on my list, and I love you, Adrian. I'm so excited. I'm like a little like, oh my God, it's going to be a lot coming through. In a good way. Jamie McLaughlin. I love your energy too, Dana. Thanks. Oh shoot. Yeah, Jamie McLaughlin. You got McLaughlin in your name, but your name is Jamie. Jamie, I can't talk. Are you still in here? Yes. Okay. Pulling cards. Let's see. I just saw, this is so weird, and I don't know how you relate to the spiritual world. I never know when this shit's gonna happen. I just saw in the corner of my eye a young boy with an orange baseball cap looking this way. Does that resonate for you at all? I don't know what that was. Sometimes I just see spirits, like, I guess you could say I'm like a medium, but like I turn my gifts off when it comes to my medium stuff because sometimes it's weird, and so I don't know. Could just mean anything. It could be symbolic. Orange is a symbolic color that represents. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I looked and I saw a boy facing this way with an orange cap on. Does that resonate for anyone that's in here? It might just be something you meant to show me. But orange does represent creativity, so it could mean that too. But yeah, it was very vivid. They showed me like as a flash. I don't know. be for anyone in here. So if that resonates for anyone in here, let me know. Spirit just told me in my head, Gematria orange cap. Gematria orange cap. So maybe that's something I need to Gematria. Gematria is a website where you can input words and then the number, it makes a number and that significant number will, yeah, orange. So I saw a flash Sienna of a boy wearing an orange baseball cap looking this way. And I didn't know if that resonated for anybody. Because sometimes I see spirits, sometimes I just see things, but that was definitely, I think, a spirit. So I don't know if that resonates for anyone. But it could just mean something to do with orange, but they also said orange hat gematria. So I'm going to write that down so I don't forget it. I've been pulling up a lot in gematria lately, so it might have something under that. I don't know. I don't know. You just used orange face wash? Stop. That's so funny. Yeah, it could, who knows? Who knows? But it was like crazy. It like, the kid had like darker skin. Almost kind of like, I'm not good with nationalities really, but almost kind of like a Mexican tonality or like Puerto Rican or something. It was a young boy. It can be weird. I touched an envelope with a photo of passed away relative. Yeah, it felt, oh, jalapeno spicy hands. That's so crazy. Her mom cooked a lot with pepper. Wow, see? It's like weird sensations, like you're an empath, yeah. So it's like weird things like that and messages that we get sometimes. And like, they'll show themselves to me, like, and I'm just like, it's like really random at times, like, and I can't really control it, which is when I get like overwhelmed and then I'm like, shit, I'm turning this off, and I just turn it off and then I don't really talk about it. But I got like tons of messages. Also pets, like my friend, his dog had passed away and I got a message about paw prints on a piece of paper that was in like this like treasure wooden box that was under his bed, and he said, I have a shoe box that's brown that looks like wood. You open it and there's a piece of paper with my dog's paw prints on it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. He's like, no, yeah, I channeled a horse once that passed away. That was literally a picture of this horse with a rainbow over it was on this person's wall, and their horse came through and like was saying, relaying all these messages. It's wild. It's wild stuff. And like, I don't really understand it yet. You know, like I don't know too much about it, but when it comes through, I will communicate it. So, okay. So, Jamie, I'm going to go over these messages here. We have stay strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. It's time to move quickly. We have choose logic over emotion. There's sudden changes occurring. It is cool. It is cool. I am. So, time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. And then we have 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. Okay. And then we have, hold on, Ace of Raphael. A positive, new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So positive, new emotional experience. 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. Do any of these messages resonate for you? I'm definitely like getting like some sort of like ending to something. Doesn't have to be a relationship. It could just be a perspective. But definitely coming into something new, and like you had to release something, but now you have, or you will be, and then you're going to feel like freed up. And they want you to, okay, it resonates. Okay. As long as it resonates. And they want you to focus on the silver lining. There's really loud birds chirping right now outside my window. So maybe try, it sounds silly, but like connect with birds, like see what they're trying to tell you. Because sometimes we can receive a lot of information just from hearing what they have to say. So I don't know. There's also a horse on this card. I don't know if you connect with horses, dolphins here. What else am I seeing that stands out? The color purple is really significant here. The color purple. And they want you to work with your third eye and your heart chakra. They want you, I always get this message, but whenever I get these two, it's like connect both, like a triangle, and bring it back. Like just do this exercise, I guess. I don't know, like whenever you're feeling upset or something, because it'll help you to bring back into alignment. It's your favorite color? Okay. Yeah, that also represents not only royalty, but it also represents your crown chakras. So this could mean like a lot of downloads coming in, insight. Let's see what else I get for you. I want to pull some of these starseed cards for you, Jeannie. Hold on. I just heard 2 knocks. Knock, knock. I just heard another one. Dude, there's spirits going on in my house right now. Are you a medium? Jamie, are you a medium? Maybe? Do you see spirits, or do you see through like realms and things? Do you see things? You don't have to. I'm just curious. Baby steps. We have baby steps and the true cosmic heart. Baby steps is action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. It's like that other card that I pulled for you. Where was it? Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. The train's going. Divine emphasis from spirit. Yeah. So time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. I've heard I have abilities but not tapped in. Okay. Because you might have, that might be why, like, I'm having this occurrence. My mom has validated my abilities but need to tap in. Okay. Maybe take baby steps to do that. Maybe that's why this is like, oh, wrong card. Maybe that's why this is coming through, because it says baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. So maybe, like I did, when I see things, I'll just spout them out, even if they don't make sense to anybody, because eventually it does. Do you know what I'm saying? Your mom is passed. Okay. Your mom is passed. I'm wondering what the heck that spirit was. But they're saying like the more you tap into your heart and devote yourself to your gifts, the more it becomes available to you. And just keep doing what you've been doing. Like you're doing all the right things. Make your life a moving prayer. I love that message. Make your life a moving prayer. Let's see. Let me see what else I get here. Do you resonate with Tinkerbell by chance? Does that resonate for you? They also don't want you to dim to fit in. So how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Don't do that. It's easier said than done, but don't feel like you have to dim yourself in order to fit in. I also got the Lemurian card for you. Creating heaven on earth, it's happening. Yeah, a little bit. I feel like you're definitely like a portal too. So you're definitely here to anchor in higher frequencies to earth, and they want you to do star bathing to connect in more. So this is one of your key components. Stepping into your power. Yeah, this is going to help you. So what is this? What does this mean? This means there's a person that's laying on the ground, on the grass, or on your driveway safely and connecting with the earth will simultaneously, am I saying that right? Connecting with the stars. So you're doing it together, and you can do it during the day or at night. Preferably at night when the stars are out, but you don't have to. I bask in the hot tub under the stars and moon and just stare. That's star bathing. That's the epitome of star bathing. Yeah. So they want you to do this more. It sounds amazing. I want a hot tub. I will star bathe all the time. All the time. Steve, if you're watching this, buy me a hot tub. I will star bathe all the time. But, yeah, they want you to do that more. They also want you to ground it. So when you're like laying on the earth itself, like, yes, the hot tub's great and water is a conduit, so that's amazing. But they also want you to lay on the earth too, because it's going to activate a lot. A lot. And the earth is going to, yeah. Come on over. I will come on over, but I will never get out. That'll be the issue. You'll be like, okay, Kim, it's time to go. And I'm like, no, not leaving here. I'm never getting out. Lost lands. Yeah, so they want you to connect with Lemuria. Have you heard of Lemuria? Do you resonate with Lemuria? There's a really great book by Frank Joseph. It's 300 pages, but it's really good, all about Lemuria. If you wanted to learn more about Lemuria, it's awesome because it brings in the archaeological advice and scientific facts and geography along with the etheric evidence. So it's a really awesome, balanced book. You've heard, yes. Okay. Connect with Lemuria. Connect in and maybe read a book about Lemuria. I'm sure you can find free PDFs about Lemuria also online, so you don't have to buy a book. But yeah. And take a break. They want you to take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So take a break when you feel you need to. But yeah, they definitely want you to tap into your gifts. Open up more to the stars. Open up more. There's more messages that will be coming in. And don't feel weird for having the gifts that you have. Like, the more that they open up, you might feel weird or a little ostracized sometimes for having the gifts, but just allow them to integrate. Allow yourself to open up to them. Don't be afraid to share them with those that you trust. That's also key. And experiment. It's all good. It's all Gouda. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Jamie. Definitely star bathe. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Yeah, they just brought me to the card again. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have Okami next. Okami. And I might not be able to get to all you guys. I'm trying to. Okami. Is Okami still in here? So I have to get going pretty soon. But not for like a half hour, so you might be good. Is Okami still in here? Ooh, I love that card. Yay, yes, okay. As soon as I saw your yes, as soon as I saw this card, Spirit wants you to know that you're a child of the cosmos. Look at this card. Does this image resonate for you? Your essence is very, very crystalline. It's very star-like. It's very magnetic. It's very shiny. It's very blue. You might resonate with the color blue a lot, or pink. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. They want you to know this. You're being cracked open right now to release. There's some things that you've been needing to release for quite some time. Surrender to the alchemy of life by allowing yourself to release things that no longer resonate or are no longer for you. Yeah, I'm so new in fearing my gifts, so really need to tap in. My mama says so, so I definitely know. Yeah, you got this. You got this. I know you can do it. I'm still working on it too. If it makes you feel any better, I'm still working on it too, but baby steps, like the card said. Absolutely resonates. You love it? Okay. Yeah, you're releasing soul patterns, Okami, contracts, and past lives. You've hit some sort of like feeling like where, okay, I know I need to like face this shadow, or I know I need to like cry this out, and I'm waiting for the opportune time to cry it out. And you will be divinely guided when that time is right. So don't worry. Do not worry. You're courageous. You're multifaceted. You're unique. let yourself be seen. You're very welcome, Jamie. You're very welcome. 100%. Okay. Yeah. So once you've done this, then it'll be time to be seen. Also, there's definitely a reiteration here with the constellation of Orion here, with the 3 stars here. It's like on the left shoulder. I don't know if you ever get like sensations on this side of your body, maybe, or on your left shoulder, or if it's just reiterating the heart, because the heart is also lit up. Your heart definitely traces back to the Orion constellation, specifically Orion's belt. Those are 3 stars. There's Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka. Definitely maybe try setting the intention to connect with those stars of Orion's belt, because there's definitely like frequency transmissions through that. Hi, I am King. How are you? So that might be something that you're wanting to channel in more. It's going to help you open up more, is what I'm hearing. It's going to help you to release more as well. Hearts. Yeah, the heart. What else am I getting here? This is a really weird message. I'm not sure what it means. I'm just going to say it. They said divine potion. Divine potion? Did you used to make potions as a kid? Or like, does that make sense? You see them almost every night? Oh, the stars. Oh, Orion's belt? Yeah. Divine potion. Lost lands again here. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So you connect with these lost lands. We also have the Akashic records here. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. And I got divine potion. Divine guidance. Divine potion. Have you connected with like herbal tinctures? Okay. Divine potion. There you go. Yes. Okay. So let me see. Hold that thought. Hold on. Whoa. You might have noticed a lot of weird things happening around you recently. Divine potion. Warrior woman, if you weren't afraid, what would you do? If you weren't afraid, herbal alchemy. There you go. Yeah, there's definitely like... This is a really weird message. I don't know if it's going to make sense. Do you have a watch or something, or like that was maybe like a special watch? Does that make sense? Something about a special watch or something that's on around your wrist. Saying something about a special something that's like on your wrist. But they're saying you can take a drop of that, and like they want you to take a drop of that and put it. And I don't think they just mean on your wrist. I think there's something special about some sort of like watch or something that was handed down to you, or some sort of bracelet or something on. They keep saying the wrist. Copper bracelet. Okay. So they want you to take a drop of that and put it on your bracelet. Copper is a really strong conduit too. So that's cool. Hey, welcome. Do you have, okay, but they're telling me the right arm. Do you have something for your right arm that you wear? Do you have anyone that like maybe passed away that sent you something that goes on your wrist that you know of. They're saying something about, they're saying something about the right wrist. Maybe wear it on the right wrist. I don't know. Maybe try that. I'm not sure. No, nothing. Okay. Is there something that might have been handed down to you that was supposed to go to you, but you never received it? Do you know of anyone that like maybe like passed away that could have left you something behind that maybe like someone forgot to give to you? Yes, a bangle. Okay. So maybe it's that. I don't know. There was something that my grandma had given to my mom that my mom forgot to give to me that she did eventually. So I don't know if that's like a sign to ask your mom if there's like, they're showing me like a golden watch. Looks elven. Maybe it's that. Could be that. But either way, whatever, regardless of what it is, they want you to put a drop of your potion onto it. Hey, Janet! Yeah, so that's what they want you to do. But they keep saying it's a golden watch. I don't know. I don't know. Like ask mom or dad? Ask mom? I don't know. You're definitely a light worker starseed. And your life is a canvas. So they're saying there's something to do here with taking creative accountability. Something that you're going to be creating. Maybe, hold on. You're working through emotions right now. And you need to set boundaries because there's some emotions that you're absorbing from other people that are not your own, that you're taking in as yours. So start trying to differentiate between what is yours and what is not. And I think like the bracelet thing or whatever it is going to help you with this. They keep saying divine potion. It's going to help you. Whether you want to put it, I don't think it really matters which wrist you put it on. They kept saying right wrist though. So it's interesting. But yeah, I know copper is a very strong conduit, but they're saying put a drop of it on the bracelet. So that must mean something. And also set boundaries with your empathy, meaning when the emotions are coming to you and you feel like some of them don't belong and that they're not yours, start differentiating between what is yours and what is not. And they want you to learn how to do this before you jump into something else because things are being woven right now. Oh, I couldn't see your comments. I hear the trees speak. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's so funny because we were just talking about that yesterday, the trees and talking to the trees. But yeah, I don't know if you're going to be selling these tinctures. Lotus oil. Lotus is huge. That's a big, yeah. So I don't know if you're going to be selling those, but there's something there. There's like maybe one that you're working on or something that you're going to be working on that you might be selling. And we have Star Mother here in the reverse. How can you mother yourself more? So yes. So the first thing that they want you to do before you jump into anything is just to see what emotions are yours, see which ones are not, set boundaries, take time for you because you're doing a lot while you're here. And then when you're done doing that, you've gotten that situated and you know, and you've taken time to figure that out. Because I think you're going to be doing something with that. I don't know exactly what, but something. They're saying if you weren't scared and afraid, what would you do? So you're going to be taking like some sort of like, hey, agent, you're going to be taking some sort of like next leap into what you're going to be doing with that next. But first, they want you to take time to nurture yourself and also differentiate 222 just now on my clock of what you're going to be doing. Which emotions are yours? Mother of 3. Oh, I love that. I love that. You're welcome. Yeah, and your soul family's coming in too. They want you to know there's more of your soul family, and call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So those that you trust, they're going to want to help you and support you through whatever venture it is that you're going to be partaking on. Yay! Okay, that's really cool. All right, Jen is next. Is Jen in here? Let's see, is Jen still in here? Is Jen here? Oh, Jen. This is going to be recorded, so even if you're not, I can still do yours. So Jen, we have boundaries. We have boundaries, so you need to enforce boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries here? We also have karmic relationships that are balancing out through this. So some sort of like karmic relationship or karmic relationships where it's teaching you polarities of life and it's helping your soul to grow more. And, oh, yay! Okay. Yay! Okay. So there was a tower here. It taught you a lot. You're learning how to set better boundaries. There's deep healing that you're going through. Why is it not letting me see my comments? Hold on. Okay. There's deep healing that Jen that you're going through. Actually, what's really cool about this crumbling card is it looks like, you know, when it's like this, it's like, oh, everything's crumbling down. But now that you've gone through it, look what is opening up. It's like a vortex of energy. Opening up, you're opening up. You're opening up more. You're growing more. You're becoming more courageous. You're allowing yourself to be seen more. And if you're not, you're going to be soon. Because you're definitely, or were, going through a deep cellular healing. Physical and emotional healing. You too, take care. Let's see. Hold on. Hold that thought. Something just flew out. Yeah, there's something new coming in. It has to do with the work that you're doing, but there's going to be more added onto it that you're going to be doing or adding onto it. So there was like a lot of crap that you went through, but none of it matters, even though it does matter. But it's saying none of this matters. Zoom out. Like higher perspective. Common ground. Find a common ground within yourself after you zoom out. Get a higher perspective on it. Okay, let's see what else though. The messenger is coming through with the weight of the world card. So, you feel like the weight of the world on your hands, on your shoulders, but this is also about boundaries. Again, boundaries reiterated twice. Hey, Soul Brother P, what's up? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, so Jen, they're just talking about this. There's boundaries reiterated twice, but the message is of a higher consciousness. The message is because like there's like a newer thing coming in, a newer energy. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Everyone should go follow Soul Brother P because he does tarot readings too and he's awesome. Go follow him. Soul Brother P. Yeah, okay, so there's an energy coming in that's bringing harmony and balance for you, Jen. So, like, you don't have to worry. So even if there's, okay, I mean, the message I'm hearing, if you're having trouble setting boundaries, even if you're having trouble setting these boundaries, the universe is going to take care of it for you. So like whatever it is that's like coming in, that's like really putting a damper on your energy, it's like you don't even have to worry, because there's another energy here that's coming in that's going to take care of it for you, that's bringing harmony and balance into your life. And it's like it's a whole rebirthal. My right knee is itching, so that might be symbolic of something. I'm not sure what that means. I'm an empath, so I pick up weird things. There could be something with your knee. I don't know. Take it how you will. A difficulty with your knee. Empath. Let's see what else. Jen, they also want you to connect with the star system of, they're saying, the Pleiades, Orion, and Sirius. You're definitely here to bring in the new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Be vigilant and hold the vision. Forge, don't follow. Be the leader you wish you had. And your star ancestors are with you here. Because I know, I feel like you went through a lot. But the star ancestors are really here with you. There's a lot coming to light here. A lot of hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little bit deeper. There's a lot coming in. And they want you to forge your own path. Like, don't feel like you need to be like just like everyone else. Just do you. Like what you've been doing. But there's going to be more added onto it. Like another level. I guess I can put it like that. Like another level. Okay. Let me finish. Jen. Hey! Welcome to the stream, 5D. I'll add you to the list. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to everyone. I'm going to try. Little Red Riding Hood and Dorothy. And it's weird because that one card that I had, I don't know where it went now, but I had a card. Yeah, it was one of these. It looks like the Emerald City. We have Dorothy. So you're definitely here. What I'm getting is like, it's like this understanding, this higher understanding of unity consciousness. It's like the understanding that races don't matter, that separatism doesn't matter. I don't think that's a word. But you're definitely here as a conduit for that energy of just like everyone coming in and uniting under one energy. And you have an awareness of the big bad wolf. You have an awareness of the darker energies around you. You have an awareness of these energies that are just like still need to be transmuted, or still need to learn their lessons, or still need to evolve. So you have that patience awareness. You're also a transmuter. So it can feel like you take on a lot at certain times of your life. You go through these phases, is what I'm hearing. But you've overcome a lot. And despite all these, it's like you see it sometimes first as the big bad wolf. But what you're failing to realize is sometimes it's a little wolf here to guide you back home to yourself. Sirius is the dog star. You might want to connect with Sirius, because also in Harry Potter, this is so like, you're probably like, oh my god, you're a dork. I don't care. Sirius in Harry Potter, Sirius Black is the black wolf, right? The black dog. So the dog star, what's interesting about dog spelled backwards is God. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little god too. Well, your little god is actually a mighty god. Your little god is what the Wicked Witch fears the most. What this black wolf fears the most is the other transmutational side of it on this dimensional plane of duality. Because what does the light do? It automatically transmutes through the darkness. So your light does the same. Which is why you can feel a lot of attacks from the outside world, because the outside world energies of those lower dimensional fields or energies feel threatened by your light, because they know your light transmutes through it. So you're coming into this awareness. It's a completion energy. It's also coming out of conflict. So I see you moving, like taking the path that you know is for you. Yeah, again, Emerald City. Taking the path that you know is meant to open up your heart more and bring you into more of an alignment of who you are, which you always are, but it's like a higher version of you that's coming into alignment. It's like you're able to teach more. You're able to be just more of who you are, I guess. And people are going to look up to that, you know, because you've been through it. You've been through it, therefore you can teach about it. And I feel like you're going to also offer it, Jen, just through your energy alone, your aura, but protect your aura, because I feel like there's a lot of energies that try to drain your aura. So boundaries are really important. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for you, Jen. And if I'm able to mark the timestamp on this for you, I'll try to find it for you and do that. Okay, and we did Okami. We have Chuchalamooch next. Is Chooch in here? I love that name. That's so funny. I don't see you in here, but if you are, can you say hi? Chuchalamooch. I'm going to wait a few seconds and then I'm going to go into Sylvia's reading if I don't hear a response. But I will pull a few cards for you in the meantime, because you are on the list. So, oh, baby steps. We got baby steps for you. So Chuchalamooch got baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. This I struggle with too as an intuitive. I receive very weird messages all the time, and sometimes they don't make sense at all. But trust it. Trust what you get. I'm also seeing something here about Christmas lights. Some sort of like star grid lighting up that you're a part of. We also have the whale and orca elders. So they want you to share your voice through your words, through your frequency, through a song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. Sienna said, oh my God, I've been seeing a black wolf and being called to Sirius. Oh my gosh. And I got a message recently about Sirius too. I'll be making a video about it soon. It's really cool. Okay, Sylvia is next. So they want you to starbathe as well. They want you to connect with the Pleiades, because you're definitely a pillar of light here, and there's someone you need to forgive. There's someone you need to forgive here. So Chuchalamooch, they want you to either forgive yourself, or there's someone that you need to forgive and energetically release the shame around this. There's some sort of conflict that happened. You're writing past wrongs by uprooting some sort of like disappointment within inside of yourself that you're transmuting, that you're evolving. You're in Earth School. And this is about like some sort of life lesson that you went through. It's also about what are you learning through this dynamic that you're needing to apologize for, either to yourself or to this person, or perhaps both. Okay, this is going to open up a whole new wavelength for you, a whole new frequency. It's going to help you to come closer to your heart. Devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. This is what they want you to do. Trust the timing too, because sometimes it feels like the right time to do that. Sometimes, of course, it does not. And your vibration is rising, okay? So like once you do this healing, you're going to feel a whole lot better. That's what they're saying. So that's what I'm getting for you. Let's see. I'm just going to type something in the chat. Guys, I'm just putting a letter K so I can see these messages because they keep disappearing on me. Okay, Sylvia. So Sienna, I might only be able to get to you after Sylvia, because then I gotta go. Get grounded. So Sylvia, they want you to get grounded here. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So definitely connect with nature. Get outside, get grounded, connect with the trees, connect with the grass, connect with the vibration. Imagine yourself just sitting in the earth, implanting your roots on the earth and connecting it to the other bottom half of the earth and bringing that energy back up. There's just a lot of exchange going on, I'm hearing. You connect with the trees a lot, or you will be. We have a lot of ancient wisdom here with the trees being shown to you through flowers unfolding. A lot of messages here through the nature and your root chakra. You're not going to be for everyone. Don't try to be. It's fine. People will like you, people don't. It's all good. Either way, embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Keep going. If you feel like it's not the time yet, take time for you. We have wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Trust it. Definitely a child of the cosmos. Throat chakra. Okay, so you're going through a transformation. A big transformation. Sorry, my hair. You're going through a transformation. Needed to hear that about the weirdness part. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, I do too. I trigger people a lot too. It's okay. You got this. You got this. I promise we all got this. We all got this. Dance. They want you to do something to shift your vibration. So dance. Dance, Sylvia, will be really good. You're transforming. There's a lot being shown to you right now. They're saying. From the universe. There's cards literally just popping out of my deck at me. Like, I'm not even pulling cards and they're just popping out. We have Mintakan. So you're Mintakan. You're from the Orion Belt constellation. So you're Mintakan as well. Longing for home, belonging. So this could be an issue. Like, feeling like you want to belong. Like, I deal with this because I'm Mintakan too. Like, I'm like, I just want to be here, but I don't want to be here. Does that make sense? Like, I want to belong, but I know I don't. I know I'm not meant to, but I wish I could because it would just make it easier for me in a lot of different aspects of my life. But you're longing for home, and you're definitely one of the original light workers. The Mintakans are definitely some of the originals. I don't know if you're into, are you into vampire shows? The Originals is cool. I like Vampire Diaries, but my sister watched the previous one, which is called The Originals, and it's about the family before that show, The Vampire Diaries. It's cool. I don't know. It's an interesting thing. But I don't know if that's something that you're into. If not, it might be something cool to watch. The Vampire Diaries is a really good one. I recommend that one. And I think a lot of people have seen Twilight. I love Twilight. I don't care. I love it. We have the Blue Flame. So transmutation energy. A lot of vampire maybe energies around you, and you transmute them through your frequency. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Sienna, I'm feeling like some of these messages are for you too, so take them how you will. Hi, Goddess. Yeah. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Twilight nerd, I love it. I love it. And feeling like, feeling like the weight of the world is upon you. But you're doing a really good job. Like, everyone here needs to realize they're all doing a really good job. Whether you feel like you are or not. Like, don't base your success on society ever. That's a false sense of validation, number one. Number two, you already know it. You're doing awesome. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destined life. Can I talk? Fated life versus the destined life. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So there's something that you're going to be creating, and they want you to take creative accountability towards that as well. What is the name Sylvia from? Isn't it from a movie? Like Sylvia? Is that from something? I feel like I just watched something recently and it had the name Sylvia in it. I don't know though. Jack and the Beanstalk. I haven't pulled this one yet. I'm excited. Okay, let's read this. Jack and the Beanstalk. Okay. The message here is that you have to be dauntless. You have to be intrepid. Maybe you've made some mistakes recently, but the past is the past. For now, you have to climb up the big beanstalk and discover some new land where you can meet luck, fame, and fortune. There will be giants to fight in the process for sure, but you're cunning enough to overcome them, so go, Jack, go. Just keep going. You got this. You get the higher perspective now, too. It's like before things were hidden, before you would create something, and now you have the intuitive insight on what to do next. Okay. No idea. Sylvia's usually an over... I heard that name recently. Like, I swear to God, I heard it like in a show or a movie or something. Hey, Boss Sweet. How are you, Ed? Thanks for coming in. I hope you're doing good. I love you too. How are you and your mom doing? I hope you're doing good. Sienna, I'm going to pull for you and then I got to get going. So, 5D, I'm not going to have time to get to yours. I'm really sorry. But if I'm on next, I will definitely do one for you. Okay? So if I'm on again and you pop in, I'll make sure to do yours, okay? I gotta leave in like 10 minutes. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Yeah, so you're learning how to set boundaries too, Sienna. You're learning a lot. You're really grown a lot. So you're doing it. You're doing it. You are fucking doing it. You need to hear that. You're doing it. It's already here. It's already here. Like, you don't have to worry. Let's see here. Lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. That's why it feels natural. You've done this before. You've done this before. So let's see. Tap into the water too. They want you to do that. Tap into the water. You're going to have some visualizations come through. Either your third eye or the mirror. Or just in dreams of like beams of light or messages around light. Share your voice. They want you to, you need to sing more. Your voice is so fucking good. Like, and not just saying that, like, it really is. Like, I fucking love your voice. Like, the one of you singing the Cranberry song, I was like, holy shit. Like, that was so beautiful and so fucking good. Like, keep singing. Keep singing. Also, I feel like sometimes, you could feel like, there's like something you need to do before you can do something. But Spirit just kind of wants you to keep going. Just keep going. They're saying just keep going. Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about like anything ahead. Like, just keep going. Yeah. Oh, with the mirror. Yes, I love that. I love that. It's like great for you. It's so great for you. Like, keep doing that mirror work because this is huge. Keep singing. Keep going. Trust the niggle. Trust that feeling within inside of you. And look, like, yes, you have a devil on this shoulder and an angel on this shoulder, but you know the truth. Just keep going. What is that intuitive feeling trying to tell you? Don't cry. It's okay. I understand. I was crying earlier. I do the same thing, like, when I get messages, and I'm the same way. Let's see here. Come back to the portal of your heart. Tune into the portal of your heart and keep going. Devotion. Keep going. Portal. You're a portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards and wild card. This is like one of my favorite cards that I can get out of this deck for a reading. When it pops out, I'm like, yes. Hey, Edgar. How are you, hon? Keep going. So you're a portal, but you often feel like a void, but you're not. You're just a portal. You're like me. You're a portal. You're from the earth, but you're not of the earth. So just know it's okay to feel like, and know it's okay to energetically protect yourself, even though you're already protected. You can set the intention to do that before jumping into a video or a song or anything. You already are. But if that sets your heart at ease, do that. set an energetic bubble around you and be like, I'm gonna jump into this and do this. I'm a little bit scared, but I know I'm protected if I do this. It'll help. It'll just like help. And then the blue flame, you're a transmuter. So a lot of people come to you for your light. And a lot of people get triggered, like you said. And a lot of people will try to feed off of your energy. Set boundaries. Do what you can. Take time for you. Hey, Charmings. Welcome to the stream. And spontaneous awakening, activation. Yeah, this is an integration time for you. But you offer so much. Like, keep exploring. There's like even more. There's even more that you're going to be doing. That you're going to be like... And just keep going. Spirit's saying, just keep going. Just keep going. Like, you got this. Like, just keep that momentum going. Just keep doing it. Just keep swimming. But just keep going. Like, ride through it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. The void for others. Yeah. I hear ya. So, I gotta go, Sienna. I love you. I really hope that resonated for you. They want you to connect with the Arcturians. Definitely the Arcturians. And the Syrians. Is there any other messages for her? Follow your heart. Stick to your truth. All will be well. Let go of worry. Keep going. Just keep going. There's so much, yeah. Oh, you just moved houses? That's amazing. Yeah, a lot of like really beautiful energy I feel coming in with the new move. So trust it and just keep going. Like, what a great change. That's amazing. Selenite. Get yourself a piece of selenite if you don't have one. I feel like you probably do, but get yourself a piece of selenite and keep it in your home, like in the center of your home. I love you. Bye, guys. I love you so much. Thank you. This will be saved on my channel, so if you want to refer back to your reading, it'll be there for you. Love you guys. Bye.